Rangers in space.
Howdy, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Toku Roundup. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
I'm your resident Radiant Rider, Silver Maxis, and with us we have the flamboyant flyer, Flutterguy98.
Hello, everyone.
We have the adventurer of Egg, Guts Masterson.
If you were to last for more than 3 hours, see a doctor about it.
Damn it!
I didn't hear that. The music's playing way too over. Say that again, Guts.
If your tokusatsu lasts for more than 3 hours, see a doctor.
Okay then. Anyway.
Phrasing boom, but Guts is out.
Anyways, and then we have the Crimson Visor Kyoryu Crimson with us.
Good evening. We are sad to without our Riddle God because he had prior engagements in the first half of the show.
Yep.
He says he will message me as soon as he gets back, but we will not see him for quite a while, so we won't be suffering his Cobra jokes.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
speaking of which, also, within the past couple of hours, I was able to watch all of my shows. Also, in the daytime, I'm Silver Maxis, just a normal guy with a normal life.
Oh god! Oh no!
Yeah, fuck, I forgot the rest of the line.
Oh god! God damn
But
it,
I have
Silver.
a secret! Miraculous! Simply the best! Oh god. Y'all know that I'm a huge fan of Miraculous Ladybug, and yeah.
God damn it!
God. Oh wait, but there's something
Silver.
about me that no one knows yet, because I have a secret. There we go. I got the whole thing.
God damn it!
I'm sorry, but I... Okay, I'll go to the black
You
hole.
love the show, but
No, don't go to the black hole. Remember, we need you to record.
Yeah. Literally, right before recording, I watched the most recent episode of Miraculous Ladybug. And also, to the people of Paris, stupid! You're so stupid! Not the actual people.
Sure we don't have any French fans.
Not the actual people of Paris, but the people of Paris in
In
Miraculous Ladybug.
universe.
Yes.
In universe, yeah.
Because seriously, you cannot tell that Marinette is Ladybug and Adrian is Chat Noir. God, jeez. You know what? Let's just move on before I get into a big rant about this.
Yeah, we've got something else you can rant about.
Oh boy. Yep. So last week's answer was Cobrander.
from B Robo Caputat. And yes, this guy was chosen because his name is literally a combination of Cobra and Commander.
Jeez Louise.
Go on, people, in the comment section, make your Cobra jokes. You haven't
You
heard it
will-
all before because of the...
If you do that, you will be flagged.
No, Silver, that is it's completely unfair.
If you flag them, I'll flag you.
Fine. How about you just make this joke? I'm a snack. I must get my snoot booped. I'm ready to boop the snoot. I am snack.
What is that even a reference to?
The snack memes.
Oh.
I'll allow it.
Also,
It's-
you
it's
cannot
like-
take this villain seriously.
It's like
Also, yes.
Doge, only it's snack.
Now, okay, guys,
Yeah,
the
Flutter,
picture
of
you're
course
seeing
you
on the
can't take
screen,
this villain
yes,
seriously.
that is
I don't think there's
a villain.
anything in B-Fighter Kabutak to take seriously.
Yeah, guys, that guy on the screen was a villain.
It's
yeah.
not B-Fighter Don't you mean B-Fighter Kabuto?
No,
No,
B-Fighter
I
Cob.
meant Kabutak, but
Or B-Robo? Yeah, B-Robo.
The Robo Cab attack.
sorry.
Basically, this guy was a villain. And yes, if you look at the picture, he is wearing a pair of sneakers. So he is a sneaky snack.
He's sneaky snack. He must
Now,
get
okay.
he must have his snoot booped.
Damn it.
The plot of B
must boop
Fighter
his
Cab
snoot.
Attack, B Robo Cab Attack was weird. Basically, a magical MacGuffin would appear, and they would crab attack his buddies and Cobra down his buddies. Fight over it.
Was it Miraculous?
Silver.
I will now slipper myself. I am currently on a Miraculous high. I'm sorry. Where's my maximum drive slot?
Now, okay. And let's just say,
Funny that you bring that up because we actually now know what Frozone's wife looks like.
Oh. Also, for myself, thwap. Ow.
also, yeah, I will admit this. Cobrander made Jack look like the best villain ever. He was so incompetent.
Wow.
I mean, this guy couldn't eat. This guy was more of a bulk and skull than a villain.
Wow.
He makes the comedy duo from Ninja Steel forget their names.
Brian
Victor and
Capri?
Monty.
Second Monty, that's it.
He said Ninja Storm, not Ninja Steel.
Oh.
Eh,
Yeah, wait.
I meant Ninja Steel.
Oh, Capri and Monty.
Oh.
Rick and Monty. Yeah, it makes them look smart.
Eh.
Wow.
It makes leftovers tolerable.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
He's that bad?
I don't think he was that bad.
Anyway.
Let's move on.
Moves.
Like a flying thing does. Unfortunately, Ladybug
fly
doesn't
does.
fly, but I'm sorry, I'm on a Ladybug high, okay? I love that show too goddamn much.
Yeah,
Just
so
news roundup, Stato!
Alpha, watch some. Don't forget Tokusatsu Mind Frame.
Right, Tokusatsu
Yeah,
Mindframe, blah blah blah, I know.
How about every time Silver makes a miraculous ladybug good joke, we're gonna add a sin counter to Silver, so that way by
A
the
sin
end.
counter? What do you think this is, RVT?
So that's a botch counter.
No, it's a build up to a joke because of Double's catchphrase.
God damn it.
Oh.
Freaking double sketch.
Yeah.
You're using my favorite writer against me! Moving on, who takes this first article?
Let's have Guts take this.
Sure. Considering I haven't been here for a while and I'm taking next week off.
Yep. So go
Since
ahead.
he's graduating next week.
So wait, Guts. Does that mean that your attack power increases when you're under a status condition?
God.
Did you just make a Pokemon joke?
Yes, I did!
No worries, I chose my name.
I know. I'm just in a very I'm in a very facetious mood. Cat Noir is my spirit animal.
So
Wait, why is Carrie in the black hole?
I don't know.
So anyways, it's been announced that Shotaro Ishinomori is a shoujo manga. She Wore a Blue Ribbon is getting a limited reprint. For those of you who don't, for all two of you that don't know who Shotaro Ishinomori is, turn in your Toku card because he is the father of Kamen Rider and the uncle of Super Sentai.
Wait, only the
Among
uncle?
Other tokusatsu series. Sorry for my stuttering.
Also, Silver, the reason I sent myself to the black hole was because I was face palming so hard.
Oh, jeez.
So anyways,
Because I said
this
cat noir is my spirit animal.
No, for the
encounter.
Pokemon pun.
Oh yeah, the Pokemon pun.
Silver, might I remind you that on record there was 15 minutes of hiker dances for the entire previous week. Also, I tuned into that stream when Chugga fell on the floor from doing the hiker dance.
Hey.
Right, moving on.
No, I didn't even. I barely got through the news.
I was saying moving on to Guts. Also, I checked. Shotaro Ishinomori was 20 when he first made this manga.
Mm-hmm.
Just goes to show, no men can create shoujo manga and women can create shonen manga. Looking at you, Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah. But anyways, this manga from approximately 60 years ago is about a girl named Rumiko who grew up impoverished, and that's pretty much all the description we have written.
Here, let me see if I can try and look it up.
The entire series will be will be compiled into a single volume with 150 copies being released in a special box set to celebrate what would have been Shotaro Ishinomori's 80th birthday. The release is supervised by his biographer, Junichi.
How are you? We can hear you breathing.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can.
That's weird. On the old headphones, you could never hear me breathing.
Odd.
Sorry, that was me at that time. I have a tendency
better?
to try and read everything in one breath. Or just say a lot in one breath.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Is the breathing audible?
No.
No.
So anyways, the release is going to be supervised by Shotaro Ishinomori's biographer, Junichi Fukuda, who made sure that the release is...
Fukuda. Junichi Fukuda. Yep. Anyway, continue, Guts.
You say potato, I say...
Bagel!
Okay, then.
Sorry, you say tomato, I say Solum Lycopersicum.
Hey, that's my joke.
When was
Well,
the
actually-
last time you used it?
Well, technically it's Thomas Sanders' joke, but whatever. And it's Solanum
Anyway.
lycopersicum.
But anyways, Fukuda made sure that the release faithfully recreates the cover of the original release of the manga. The run also includes the story. I can't pronounce that.
Chiri Nuru wo Shiroi Bara no Monogatari.
Which translates to something, white something story.
I think Bara is Rose.
Oh, so White Rose story. Whatever
What is-
Chiri Niru is. Hang on, I'll look it up.
This run will also include whatever that title is by Asuka Izumi, which is edited by Ishinomori, and the notes for the story are also included in the release. It is priced at 54 1,000 ridiculous yen and includes a 192-page booklet.
Scotland. Rage. Rising.
Why?
I just saw the price tag.
Well, then again, I said ridiculous in that sentence.
54,000.
Then again, it's a manga.
And
It's two manga, and yeah.
And there was
a
only
Dusty White Roses,
150 copies printed.
I'm getting a Dusty White Roses story, which makes sense.
Dusty White Rose.
Well, it's not red like roses.
Damn it!
I'm just in a referential mood today.
God damn it, Silver.
Like I said, Cat Noir is my spirit animal. And it would be a catastrophe if I ever stopped.
I'm still fine with the 1 or 2 shoujo manga that I have read. That are probably still going. So I'm not gonna pick this up. But at least it's a Shotaro Ishinomori shoujo manga.
I mean, to be yeah. Oh, yeah. It sounds interesting, but holy crap, that is expensive. Also, guys, you might hate my puns, but my girlfriend thinks they're absolutely perfect.
Really, a cat joke?
Like I said, Cat Noir is my spirit animal.
God damn it.
Will Silver ever stop making Cat Noir jokes? Find out next time on next episode of the Toku Roundup. Anyways,
God damn it.
Anyways, Flutter, go ahead and cover this next part.
Will it be the same cat time, same cat channel?
Anyway.
Wrong show, Kyoryu.
Asa Talent Secret held a nationwide poll in celebrations of the Amazon's movie and Toei Superhero Year 5, or 45. They polled fans over 30 and gathered the answers in a top 30 list of their favorite.
Oh God, this is the Kamen Rider list all over again.
Of their favorite tokusatsu heroines. Even going as far to list a character from Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon alive.
Oh my God, this is the freaking Kamen Rider poll all over again.
And guess who's number 30? Arisa Komiya.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Yoko is far from being number 30.
Yeah. And
Arisa number 30, Arisa Komiya as Yoko Usami in Yellow Buster and Go Busters.
Okay,
number 29.
To be fair with number 30, at least it's like, I mean, there are a bunch of other female heroes in Tokusatsu, so 30 isn't the worst thing in the world. But really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still the bottom of this list.
Anyway.
He deserves much more.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Number 29, Maria Yamada, Mai Midorikawa in Ultraman Dyna. Mogami, or Android 10/Mana in Ultraman Ginga Shite.
Thank you.
Rina Koike
as Shizuka Nomura in Kamen Rider Kiva at number 27.
That's
number 26.
Where I start to disagree with the list.
Number 26. Yuri Haga as Mari Sonoda in Fies.
Wow, Easy's gonna have a
number 25.
Gonna have a cow about that one.
Yumi
Sugimoto as Go-On Silver in Go-Onger.
Hikari Mitsushima from Ultraman X. No,
as Ellie. Ultraman Max as Ellie. Number 23. Rina Aizawa as Go-On Yellow and Go-Onger. Number 22.
Flutter, before anybody makes My Hero Academia puns with this actor's last name. No, Golden Yellow is not Eraserhead.
What?
My Hero Academia joke.
I got it.
I don't.
Yeah. I'm still.
I'll discuss later. Also, number 22 has a mistake. It says Gingaman, but it should say the Shalinda Show.
Anyway, yeah, number 22, Kei Mizutani as Steerwoman Shalinda in
Hey,
Seiji
wait,
Sentai.
hang on, back the fies up. That's not a heroine. This says top 10. This says top 30 favorite tokusatsu heroines, not villain or not female characters. That just no. Why are you putting a villain on this list?
Yeah.
It specifically says top 30 favorite tokusatsu hero. Straight up, this list is a pile of shit. Just right away, this list is a pile of horse shit.
Anyway,
number 17.
Number 21, Misato Hirata as Konomi Amagai in Ultraman, aka the teacher who had that little mini Ellie King.
She deserves so much more. She was the cutest character in Mebius. Her first body episode appearance, she was saving bunny rabbits from an alien invasion. So cute.
Oh my god.
Number 20, Eri Ishida as Emi Jono in Ultraman 80. Number 19, Aiko Ito as Abare Yellow or Ranru Itsuki in Bakuryu Sentai Abaranger. Number 18, Mayuka Suzuki as Ayano Morimoto in Ultraman Cosmos. Number 17, Rin Asuka as Wakana Sonozaki in Kamen Rider Double.
Oh my... Okay, I can't take this list seriously anymore. Let's just skip to the top 5.
No.
And
Flutter, this list is already bullshit.
Number 16, Hiroko Hayashi as Kasumi in Henshin Ninja Arashi.
What the hell even is that?
Don't know.
Number 15, Atsuko Kurusu as Pink Racer in Gexo Sentai Car Ranger.
14.
Number 14, Takami Yoshimoto as Ren Aganase in Ultraman Tiga. Number 13, Wakako Shimazaki as Ipanema in Joshu Heino Nakano Onatachi 2. Number 12, Megumi Mori as Blue Dolphin in Shouju Sentai Live Man. Number 11, Keiko Kitagawa as Rei Hina, aka Sailor Mars in Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon the Live.
Yeah, straight up, this list is bullshit. This list is fucking bullshit.
Number 10, Lisa Komaki as Momo Ranger in Go Ranger. Number 9, Reiko Chiba as Terra Ranger in Ju Ranger. Number 8, Sayoko Hagiwara as Dinah Pink in Kagak Sentai Dynaman, aka Soji's mother.
Oh yeah, her.
Now Nagasawa as Hurricane. Number 7, Now Nagasawa as Hurricane Blue in Ninpu Sentai Hurricaneger.
Which actually makes sense because her character's name is Nana-Mi. Nana, it's 7.
Yeah, I just got that.
Silver. Boo.
I guess you could say that
Anyway,
puns are real.
number 6.
Wait, I guess you could say that puns are real. No.
Oh God.
You probably want me to
maximum drive slot.
You probably want me to stop right now.
Oh God.
Okay, Flutter.
Ladies and gentlemen, cat their jaunt.
Anyway, number 6, Etsuko Shihomi as Miri or Bijinda in Kikaider 01.
Mari. And yes,
I
Bijin
got Mari.
was a villain.
Well,
She was
didn't she become a
specifically
good
a
guy?
henchman. Yes, but not until the very end of the show. She was more or less in it. She was more or less the female sex appeal for the show. Cause her
Anyway,
suit.
number 5. Now Naomi Morinaga as Annie in Uchukeiji Shider. Number 4, and I'm sure this will piss Silver off the most, Yuriko Shiratori as Hana in Kamen Rider Den-O. Number 3.
I'd like to make special attention to the fact that with this list, no characters from the most recent Sentai or Riders show up on this list at all. This is bullshit.
I think the most recent Sentai heroine was
Number 30 at Go Busters.
let me just check. Go.
I mean, I guess Ginga S as well, but nobody gives a damn about Ginga S.
True.
Anyway, number 3, Reina Akiyama as Mana Kazaya in Kamen Rider Agito. Number
Ready
2.
to go, count 0.
I call bullshit.
Kamen Rider Agito.
Anyway,
I wouldn't specifically count her as a heroine because she did jack shit in the show.
Anyway, number 2, Yuriko Hishimi as Anne Yuri in Ultra 7. And number 1, Tamao Sato or Momo Maruo O Pink in Chodik Sentai O Ranger.
Ball!
To quote Shiki, fucking bullshit.
Gentlemen.
Yes.
Okay. I knew that this is one of the many reasons I wanted to come on this week, because I knew that this list was cattle dung, and I need. And
I knocked my maximum drive slot across my keyboard.
God damn it, Silver!
I botched.
And that I'm pretty sure if I
Courier, I can see you typing.
We probably would end up we probably another poll about this, just like we did when that other writer survey came out.
God!
Which the poll actually was helpful in seeing some of our things. Yes, I saw that, Kyoryu. Yes, the meal is strong with me.
God damn it, Kyoryu.
What can I say? My spirit animal is Cat Noir, and I was taught by Sensei Chugga Conroy.
That this contains villains and an anime adaptation. No, we agree that this list is cattle dung. But compared to other
Kyoryu,
lists,
stop.
No.
I would just say that this is about on level with a Watch Mojo list.
You know what? You're right. As much as I am not as negative towards Watch Mojo as most people are,
they can be a bit annoying.
What?
Well, the only problem I have with Watch Mojo is some of their fan base were basically, okay, Watch Mojo releases a list on the top 10 of whatever. Even if somebody has already released a top 10 of that topic, months before Watch Mojo, you'll still get Watch Mojo's fans in the comments going, oh, you just copied Watch Mojo. You're just riding on Watch Mojo's hype.
Yeah,
even though it clearly shows this video was posted 2 months before Watch Mojo, meaning Watch Mojo was late to the party, meaning your point is null and void.
Oh, just watch. I have a couple of plans for some, for a couple of videos myself, and Watch Mojo could could possibly take one of them.
Okay, also, Silver.
Although I don't know their interest in Miraculous Ladybug, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically,
okay,
we call into question who was pulled for this list, and if they really were over 30.
Adults.
This was done. I think this was done more from a magazine than a talent agency.
Mm-hmm.
this
Okay,
is
and
just
also,
so dumb.
Silver, just a little factoid I kind of told DL about and Flutter. See, last week when I did that accidental butt,
What?
Keikakudori.
Wait, what?
That
I
apparently
planned.
wasn't intentional, or what was intention. That apparently wasn't an accident. That was intentional.
What was intentional? I forgot.
The butt from last
Remember
week.
how we start? Remember how we started last week's
Oh,
episode?
god damn it, Kyoryu!
I had been drinking cola before we started, and it was going to come out, so I decided, why not?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Freaking Kyoryu.
But
yeah.
Yay.
We're not gonna do a poll on this one because there's way too many Toku heroines to list here. So we're just gonna say screw you.
This list is fucking bullshit.
That Daisuke Toku tried translating. There are some reasons why certain characters are on the list. Basically, the same amount of logic Watch Mojo puts into why their picks are on the list in that particular order.
All right. Anyways, so next
Moving
up,
on to Lupat.
yeah, who wants to cover the Lupat news?
I mean, I haven't covered it, so I'll cover it.
Okay, go right ahead, Kyoryu.
Either is silver, but whatever.
I want to cover the next one.
So, we have a Hyper Battle DVD announced for Lupin vs. Battle Ranger. The girlfriend.
Welcome, DL.
Also, DL, we just got finished talking about the list of heroines, and yes, it's bullshit.
Yeah, right now I'm talking to you guys via the phone. I am right now not at the house, but at my local hobby town.
Okay.
Also,
Also, Dielbato Buratto Sanjo.
Yes.
We are just about to talk about the Hyper Battle DVD Girlfriend's Army.
Also, I was making a truckload of puns.
Yep.
Many of them related to Miraculous Ladybug.
Or see where? Oh, by the way, wait, Silver. Something you'll be interested in. That I've been seeing here is they actually have some figure your stuff from Double.
Ooh, nice.
Which one specifically?
Hang on. Let me check.
Okay, now, okay,
And for the record, no, Silver, I'm not buying any in them for you because of A, I know they cost a lot, and B, I don't even have my wallet on me right now.
Fair enough. Anyways, Kyoryu, cover the thing.
Yes, Hyper Battle DVD announced today. It will feature.
well, announced earlier in the week.
Yeah, it's more details will be released, but it's basically going to be mainly starring our two heroines.
How fitting, since this week's episode focused on those two.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. So, Girls in Trouble, Girlfriend's Army. That's a nice ring to it.
Huh.
Now, okay, we have no new information, but I'm probably going to guess this is going to take place after they find out who each other is.
Most likely.
Yeah, most likely.
Also, the picture in this article. Unica. Stop.
Also, people might be wondering why I give Miraculous Ladybug flack when Lupin is doing the exact same thing. Here's the thing, guys. They actually had an episode revolving around the possibility of the Lupin Rangers finding out the Lupin Rangers' identities. Miraculous Ladybug has not. Well, actually, it has.
It was
but
the Pat Rangers finding out the Lupin Rangers later.
You get what I mean. You get what I mean.
Because the episodes I would just watch, the people of France are.
I don't know. Maybe it's the freaking masks. Maybe the masks hide their identity or some shit like that. I don't even know.
Silver, it's probably the same technology that they use in Bloody Lupin Ranger. You can clearly see they do look like the people, just wearing masks.
I don't even know.
But what you don't realize is that they implement and one of the greatest disguises is in comic book history that you would never suspect. The technology of Clark Kent's glasses.
My God.
That was a joke they made in Ready Player One, and I facepalmed.
Anyways, moving on. Let's move on to something that isn't just bugging me to hell, and that's the Kamen Rider Build movie. We have 3 guest stars that will be announced for this movie. And apparently, they will be playing the governors of the 3 nations, Toto, Seito, and Hokuto, which makes me start to think that, yeah, we're not getting our Hokuto Prime Minister back.
Yeah.
Funny that you say that because of the next article.
Together with the next bit of news. So
What?
why don't you talk about both in a sense?
Well, yeah, I am.
Okay.
Well, something that I would like to bring mention to is that, as you all know, the Evolve drivers finally, they've been released. And thanks to toying around by reviewers, we heard 3 new sounds from it. An Evolve form using tank, lock, and a brand new full bottle dinosaur.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's going to be used with the F1 full bottle.
Yeah, a while ago.
No, I am not kidding. Dinosaur F1.
There was a full bottle for Kyoryu and F1, no relation to our Crimson Pfizer.
I guess you could call him the Crimson Speedster now.
Wait,
no, that's taken.
Wait. F1. What does that do with type formula?
Anyways, moving on.
Also, Silver. Yeah, I've been looking around. They did have some double stuff before. It looks like they're out. Sadly.
No matter.
But they do actually have some figure arts. They have.
Focus.
Sorry.
Anyways.
Which reminds me,
guys,
he's not even in the document. So yeah.
Moving on.
The flying thing does.
God, it's so hard to get a word in edgewise sometimes. Anyways,
Sorry.
And apparently that the 3 governors that we have for this are all astronauts that have traveled to Mars. Yeah.
Fuck! More possessed Martian people.
Oh God, you're right. As well, this movie will be taking place after the events of the story, so we'll see how this goes. But anyways,
which explains why the governors will be in the film instead of the prime ministers.
Anyways, the guest stars are Matsunobu Katsumura, who is the governor of Toto, Takashi Fuji, who is the governor of Sato,
The governor.
and Reina Matsuri, who is the governor of Hokuto.
Do we have any, is this their first roles, or do they have previous roles in Toku?
Not sure. Doesn't say.
Their first roles.
Okay.
Also,
we
also,
will-
Bad.
Let me
also,
finish,
I have a
please.
joke I can make involving the
Let me
governor.
finish, please. Let me finish.
Sorry.
Shogo Muto, who is the main writer for Build, will be returning to write the movie, while the director of Heisei Generation's Final, Kamihori Uchi, will be returning to direct the film. So yeah, hopefully, hopefully this will be better than the X8 Final movie.
Now, Silver, if you remember correctly, Heisei Generation's Final topped the charts when it released.
Yeah, so did X8 so did X8 True Ending, and that movie kind of sucked.
True.
It
Okay.
sucked. It was mediocre. Also, Silver, can I make the joke now?
What joke?
And this is to some of you familiar with Premise TK fans. I'm the government. I'm the reason that nothing works.
I don't get it, but okay.
I get it. It's an MST3K joke from the Mike era.
Well, all I know is that they tried to kill me with a forklift. Olay!
Can I take this next one?
Jesus.
Because I have
Jesus,
a joke to make about
DL, you are like dude, DL, there's way too much noise on your side.
Alright, I'll mute for now.
Alrighty. Well, we'll see you later then.
Can I take this one? Because I have a joke.
Sure, you can take this next one. Go right ahead.
So,
Wait,
whoever named this is getting Dave.
God's dead.
I
God.
wrote that.
I'll pull out the guy in memories.
We do not make Corey as a good anime jokes here.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? You get double maximum because fuck that meme.
It's not hurting anybody.
Joker, Hito, double helix slipper.
Unlike that.
Okay, now.
And if you ever
earlier
make
this
that joke again, Guts, you will get triple maximum slipper.
The website
I'm
for
such a black hole.
Exactly.
the website for Otakon has a
What? I like the joke.
Toshikana, Bangray, the Pteranodon Yummy, and the Scorpion Imagine, and Masaya Matsukaze, Mega Blue from Mega Ranger, and here's the joke I am going to make cause, fun fact, who here has seen Oran High School Host Club?
I've seen the first half of it.
Cricket.
I've seen the first half.
You've seen it, Silver, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Have
That's
you
why I was
heard of
saying
it?
cricket. I have heard of it. Never seen it.
It's actually a fun watch. He voices Kyoya in it. The smart guy who is voiced by J. Michael Tatum in the dub.
Okay, that literally means nothing to me.
Okay, if you ever get a chance to watch it, Flutter, be prepared because it's very cringy, and you'll probably
Don't you mean Silver?
Silver,
Don't
yes,
you mean
you'll
Silver?
probably, yes, and probably you will also fall in love with the twins because they are perfect. Now,
Also, Otacon, what does this have to do with Snake with
Not
Snake's-
that
with Snake's tech
Otacon!
support?
Not that Otacon, Silver!
I'm sorry, I had to make the joke.
God damn it.
Joke about
different Otacon.
Toronto, Canada.
Otacon,
Wait, what?
what is this convention that you're going to? I can't do a good solid. I can't be David Hayter. David Hayter's too good. Tasty.
God damn it.
There's actually a funny fact about let's see, I need to find his Japanese actor. Hideyuki Takanaka.
Oh yeah, he played Champ, right?
Yep.
Give me a second. No. See, Tokusatsu Rules.
Dude.
Zoffy from
Oh,
Ultraman.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he also play Champ though?
No, that was Solid Snake's actor.
Oh.
Yes, Silver. And if you remember correctly,
Wait.
As well as Zoro.
Whose actor played Zophie? Otacons?
Otacons.
Ah, that's cool.
Also Silver. So, yes, Champ was voiced by Solid Snake. Our main villain, Don Armagi, was voiced by Master Chief
By what,
from
Chief?
the Halo series. Master Chief from the Halo
Master
series.
Chief.
Oh my god.
He was also get this. Yeah, Champ. He was Ansem in the Kingdom Hearts games.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Let's just move on. So let's move on to another
Okay.
convention that's announcing stuff. Akon. Wait, why are we talking about a singer that only sang like one good song?
No, God damn it, Silver.
It was too easy.
Damn it, Shurya.
Would you rather me be making Miraculous Ladybug jokes?
No, but that's
Oh,
still.
God. Let me put the joke in.
We can make the joke on our own.
Stop messing with the dog, Kyoryu.
And yes, Fluttercat is in the room.
Hello, Fluttercat.
Oh God, Guts, what are you doing?
I'm trying to restore.
Oh my god, you guys.
You know you're erasing. Oh my God.
Stop messing with the
Guts.
stuff. Okay, guys, stop. Stop right now.
Okay, it's back. It's
Stop
back.
messing with it. Stop messing with it right now.
I was trying to stop Kyoryu by hitting the delete key for what he was typing forward.
Guys, focus.
We are focused.
I'm sorry if I seem a little on edge, but it's like, yeah.
Also, if we do finish a little early tonight, Flutter, I want to sit down and talk to you about your bard if you're free.
Guys, focus. All right, Toshio Furukawa, aka the narrator of for Tokusou Sentai Deca Ranger, will be appearing as a guest at Akon.
Jasmine, to espadeva.
Shut up! So if you guys are in the Texas area, at the Fort Worth Convention Center, June 7th through the 10th, you can go and see him. Which I think isn't easy. Doesn't Easy live around that area?
I think
Mm-hmm.
he does live in Texas also.
Oh, who remembers?
Flutter, you said the line wrong.
Oh yeah, I did.
It's Akiza to West by the arrow.
No!
It's
Stop.
funny because it's true.
I'm
What is
sorry,
up with-
Silver. Every time somebody mentions Jasmine, I have to make the Akiza joke now.
Oh my god.
And how
Okay,
fitting,
you know what?
since her father was voiced by Doggy Kruger.
You know what? Both of you are going to the black hole. Hey, jeez.
Anyways, I'll take this next one.
I wanted to
because
take this
only have
next one.
So,
Fine. You can take this next one, Guts.
did you want it?
Yes.
Well, didn't you just cover? Didn't you just cover? the fact that that Toshio Furukawa is coming to Texas.
Fair.
Huh?
Just take the damn article, Guts.
Okay.
What?
So after about X number of weeks, we know our true final Heisei rider will be as the
Wait,
trademark
true final
Rider
Heisei? I thought that the
Geo,
Heisei arrow.
I think it was Geo that I read that it's pronounced.
Yeah, I think it's Geo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
it's
yes, stronger than before.
Go
See
see
ya.
ya.
No.
Also, Silver. Yes, technically, Build was technically meant to be the final Heisei Rider, but they had to move the thing till next year, and
Yeah,
Geo will be
the
running.
emperor chose his abdication date to be next April 30th.
So
Ah.
Geo will be in its final episodes by then. So
So let
Geo
me guess,
technically-
it's going to. So let me guess, it's going to be. So let me guess bleh. It's going to be called Heisei Generation's Final.
No.
Just watch, they're totally gonna do that.
God damn it.
But anyway,
At least it's not as bad as Ultraman G Ultimate Final. Don't get me started on that one.
Geo is going to be the true final Heisei Kamen Rider. Sorry, Build.
You've been demoted.
And we know nothing else. Not even if the pronunciation is correct.
Well,
Also-
okay. Looking at it, it's Kamen Rider. I mean, that's obvious. And then it's Geo. So Geo. It could be Geo.
Well, I'm back.
Are you in a place where you won't have too much background noise?
Well, my parents might have the music on it, and if it's too fun to get received on your end, I'll put myself on mute and just talk to you guys when I get back home.
Okay.
Ah.
Also,
We're talking about Kamen Rider Geo.
You mean the rider that's stronger than before?
We made
We
that
already
joke.
We already made that joke.
And he's got power for the more.
Oh yeah.
No. He's powered up for more.
Powered up for
And he's
more.
stronger at the
So
core.
we can interpret from two things.
Also, Bang Ray at an anime convention alongside Mega Blue.
Silver. I'm going to send you something in DM so you can look
Can
at
I
it
say
later.
the two things we can interpret from this name?
Huh?
Can I say the two things that I
Okay,
can
DL,
interpret
your parents are
from
being
this
a little
name?
loud.
All right. I'll put myself on mute.
Alright, talk to you soon, DL.
Okay, Silver, after the podcast, you can look at this. Just ignore it for now.
Okay.
As I was saying, two things we can interpret from this episode.
Oh, I see what you sent me. I see what you sent me, Kyoryu. And all I can
What did
say
he
is
send you?
all I can say is kiss kiss fall in love.
God damn it!
Guys,
Yes.
Uh,
Right. Guts, go ahead.
the two things we can interpret from this name is that this Kamen Rider will have something to do with the Earth, and they will be technology based.
or
Are you
there
sure?
might be music. or they might be musically based.
What do you mean by that?
Remembering the last Kamen Rider who was musically based?
Rock, as in rock music.
I guess.
That could also work.
Yeah, but I'm just currently picturing Garage Hero in my head for what this Kamen Rider looks like.
Well, we'll definitely see when it comes around to the rumors. However, considering the last time that we had rumors like this, which was when Lupat was first revealed, when the names for Lupat was first revealed, we're pretty sure that this is valid.
Yeah.
I still remember.
It's not, and also Silver. It's actually not rumors. It's the actual trademark.
Oh, okay.
I still remember
Okay.
fake names for the two riders that never appeared in Build. Remember Kamen Riders Pain and Roots?
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess.
Although we could possibly see them in the movie.
Possibly.
They might be movie exclusives.
Along with Decade, possibly.
That's up for debate. Because if he is appearing, well, Build Universe is fucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, moving on to this next part that's going to make everybody pissed. We have SH figure arts of Amazon Neo and the Crow. Or wait, no.
Amazon Neo Alpha.
Neo Alpha, my bad. The Crow Amazon and Amazon Neo Alpha.
Also, there's more?
Exactly. There's more? Actually, wait, no. I need to...
More thing.
Hang on. I'm gonna get the...
The clip.
Yep, I have to.
Silver,
So just keep talking.
Guess what Bandai announced is coming out for Lupat merchandise?
Oh,
Remember the
fucking
shark from episode 4?
The
Shark
fucking
Puppy
shark.
Special. It's now a
Oh, and it gets even worse even in this episode. More plushies.
Oh, God. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
All I can say is pork and potato works so well. You would actually be surprised how well it works. Bacon wrapped baked potatoes are a thing of beauty.
All right.
Okay, then.
I think I found the
clip.
Yep, hang on. It's loading. It's being a pain trying to load. There we go. So yeah, as Mario would say,
There's more?
there's more? I just need to have that fucking thing on standby.
Also, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
When an eel lunges out.
Lunges out.
Unagi?
Unagi?
That's amore.
That's amore.
Fuck you!
Amore Ian? I said a funny. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Anyways, moving on.
Wait,
And we have...
Are we still talking about the toy news?
We're on premium Bandai now, boys.
Hang on a second. Let me
This
just
is
show...
the we didn't actually go over the figures.
Hang on a second, guys. I am going to show you guys the picture just so that you know what's coming up next, because we have a little bit of Corporate Commander and Kanagon in this next one.
After weeks of vacation, Corporate Commander and Kanagon are back.
Yeah, but they're very confused on this next one. I am very confused.
We didn't actually go over the toys. We actually didn't go over the toy news. Yeah.
There's not much to say about it. They're just the release details are unknown, and there's not too many differences between the SH Figure Arts version and the Shinko Hoseho versions. So
That's actually for Amazon.
Oh. Anyways, who cares? Moving on. Kind of got very confused.
You need it.
No, I'm sorry.
Corpy, what is this stuff? This is weird. Why are they mixing together this guy with these cats?
Money. We've got to have money.
But yeah, Corporate Commander and Konagon are just as confused as we are.
Now, since this is Premium Bandai news, I unfortunately have to take it since Scotland Rage, and as I posted in the Roundup Grinder, I have a nice big glass of rum and cola ready for this. Hello,
Damn it, guys.
X, Kamen Rider, Fies,
Cross.
I say X, I don't care.
Actually, in this case, it's Cross.
Well, they want me to call it Cross. Kuro Kitty Cross, Kamen Rider, Fies. We talked about this when we heard rumours about it. Now it's finally come out. Premium Bandai has unveiled collaborative items between the series and Hello Kitty. More specifically, a muffler towel, mini cloth, tote bags, keychains, buttons, t-shirts, iPhone buttons to name a few. Yes, iPhone buttons, because since the new phones don't come with home buttons, you actually have to buy home buttons.
Wait, you have to buy a home button?
Yep, because they didn't put home buttons on the iPhone 10, you have to buy a separate attachment that plugs into the charging port.
What the fuck? That is bullshit!
Because they wanted the screen to be...
We're still talking about tokusatsu stuff, right?
Yes. Basically, Silver, they wanted to make the screen go from one edge to the other, so they cut out the home button.
Oh my god. Fucking Apple.
And guess how much an iPhone 10 runs you? Over $1,000.
Wow. Just wow, Apple.
And
wow.
It has no home button, no headphone port, because guess what the headphone port is on these home button adapters?
Wow.
Or you have to buy their stupid
We're still talking about tokusatsu stuff, right?
Yeah, because this, to name a few, the towel and mini cloth are priced at $1,620, which is not bad for the towel, and $540 for the mini cloth. While the tote bags are 2,484 yen each, not bad as well. The keychains are priced at $648. These buttons are priced at $1,080 each.
Yeah, that's...
T-shirts are priced at 3,240 yen each.
Not bad for a t-shirt.
I'm okay with the mini cloth, the towel, the tote bags, and the keychains. The buttons are my main problem. I am not paying £10 in my money for a button. And I can buy 3 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! For £10.
Yeah, that's just... To be fair, I think this is less on... I feel that this is less on, I feel this is less on Premium Bandai and more on Apple, because why the fuck would you disconnect your home button from your freaking phone? It makes no goddamn sense!
It makes as much sense as Takaharu from the Ninja figuring out the Gordian knot.
But yeah, the reason why Corporate Commander and Konagon here isn't because this stuff is expensive. It's mainly because what the fies were they even thinking?
They weren't.
Yeah, putting aside our rage for the home button, it's like, why would you do Hello Kitty with Kamen Rider Fies? What?
Also, Silver, look in the grinder. For clarification, that's what the thing looks like.
Oh my god, that is so fucking stupid.
It is literally a little block on the bottom of your phone with a wee button on it.
Okay, I'm glad that I have an Android.
Same. Also, hey, Apple. Hey, Premium Banda.
Do you want me to?
It's too bad we don't have a It's too bad we don't have a command to just make
Detect Evil.
whenever
I
something.
said Premium Banda in Apple.
Hang on a sec.
So are we done with Premium Bandai Rage?
One sec. Hang on. I kind of want to let me just show this for the peoples, because why the hell not? Because I can do that now. One moment, s'il vous plaît.
It's un momento, s'il vous plaît.
Here is something that our resident monk has sent us. New spell research. Little did the assassin hiding in the tree know that the wizard he had to kill had recently blended evocation with divination, creating the spell Detect Evil and turn it into sizzling bacon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we praise the monk. Hashtag praise the monk.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't fuck with the wizard who has too much time on his hands. Because literally, I have seen a wizard combine the spell Fireball with ice to create the Cataclysm. Freezing.
Cataclysm?
Wow. Silver,
Yes.
I'm already nearly halfway through my second glass. Don't make me pour a third.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
That's another sin counter.
Damn it. Let's just move on to the episode, shall we? So starting off, we have Kamen Rider Build, episode 34, the one where Ryuga Banjo dies.
Well, he's only mostly dead. There's a difference between mostly dead and all dead.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Severing Best Match. And we start off this episode by Sento getting poisoned.
We actually start off this episode with our main heroes finding out the events of the last few minutes of the last episode.
And basically, Evol going, sup, I'm only at 2% of my power and I've already killed a dude. Come at me, bro.
Also, can I talk about Evolt, because I wasn't here last week to gush over the costume?
Sure, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Gush all you want, Guts.
I love the Kamen Rider Evil suit. It's so busy and big, yet so sleek. It's like somebody took Kamen Rider Meteor, Kamen Rider Kiva, and Kamen Rider Cross and threw them into a blender, and with a touch of globes, and then out came pouring the gold that is the Kamen Rider Evil suit.
Now,
also, to make the joke... Also, the joke that I made last time. Shoulder pads! Ah! Hut, 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 hut.
Now, okay. And the joke I made last week about Evil, that everybody seemed to hate. Kamen Rider, well, are you ready? Galaxy.
Oh my god.
Why couldn't this suit be used for Don Omage instead of Don Omage?
Yeah, I mean...
Well, then
Don
we wouldn't
Omage...
have Kamen Rider Evolt if it was used for Don Omage. So, buy or sell?
Now, okay, Silver, I'm sure you've heard, but guess what? Hyperforce used Don Omage and made him better.
Huh. Yeah,
They made
I
him
heard.
better by making him one of the worst characters in Power Rangers history.
How's that making him better?
Yes, it is. Because they made the design actually make sense. They actually made the character better by using a character who's considerably worse than Armagi.
Wasn't it Thrax?
Yes.
Ah.
Now, my main gripe with the Evol suit, and now I love the suit, I praise it for its aesthetic. My main gripe with it, I do not agree with Silver's view that the shoulder was it Silver or Dale, but said they hated when the shoulder pads moved around a lot in the battle.
I didn't say I hated the shoulder pads. I just made jokes about the shoulder pads.
No, I mean I think somebody mentioned, I think it was either your Dale, but mentioned that you said it was kind of weird with the pads bouncing around throughout the entire battle.
Ah.
I'm used to shoulder pads bouncing around in Kamen Rider battles.
I
Yeah,
just
now,
look at this
okay.
and I keep thinking Samus Aran.
Yeah, now my
Yeah.
biggest gripe with the suit is that in certain angles it kinda looks very off-putting. It's good from the front. It's good from a 45-degree angle. From the side, it looks kind of awkward. I don't understand why this bugs me. For some strange reason, when I look at the suit from the side, it looks very awkward.
I don't know.
Especially for the guy in the suit. Because I noticed the way the helmet's designed, it's not the usual clip on at the sides with a hinge at the top. I noticed that there's also a clip at the top, meaning this helmet's in two parts, rather than being hinged. Meaning basically to make sure this helmet looked good within the collar, they had to cut a corner, limiting the guy's head movement.
Ah.
Yes, he can move his head pretty good, but he's limited to 180 in front of him, basically. He cannot really look behind him. That's why we've never seen Evolt in his rider form standing away from the riders, because he can't really turn his head around to actually do like a pose where he's turning around going, he finally appeared. They had to make
Also,
sacrifices to the suit.
yeah, other than him being at only 2%, apparently this is Evolt's true form.
No, yes, Evolt's true rider form, which has access to the Pandora box, but without, basically, due to him being incomplete, we'll get to this later, he is only at a limited amount of his power.
Yep. And he ends up kicking Sento's ass, poisoning him, and then steals 3 more full bottles. Man, he's gaining his collection pretty quickly.
Yep, and then I shall quote a meme I saw on Twitter where basically it's the scene where he runs towards Ryuga and Grease.
Oh
Basically
yeah,
looks like he's grabbing their
Nutshot.
crotches and yeah, and it's just like, you're mine. So Sento's been poisoned with a poison that's not of this planet.
He's been
Yeah,
poisoned with a poisonous poison that's poisonous.
Sento has
Gee, I
been
wonder what
poisoned by
planet
Evolt
this
with a poison
poison
that's
is
at
from.
this
Could it
world.
possibly be a Martian poison? Nah, that's too obvious. It's obviously a poison from Uranus.
Phrasing boom, both Kyoryu's out.
Now,
And 2 days have passed, and Gentoku is in a wreck.
It's been 2 days since the death of Daddy Dearest. And let's just say the country's went to shit.
Yeah.
And it looks like since the guys have been camping outside Sento's room, Evolt's decided to pay a visit to the old coffee shop.
Yep. And when
Basically,
Ryuga and Misora show back up, he's basically turned the place upside down, trying to look for the Pandora box. Obviously.
Now, here's a thing I'd like to point out. Yes, it's the Soichi we've been seeing isn't the real Soichi. It's been evoked using Soichi's voice. This person right now is evoked using Soichi's voice. It's every time we've heard the real Soichi, he's been very stressed and out of breath because Evolt hardly lets him speak. Meaning none of the character we saw was the real Soichi. It's all been evoked.
That cheeky bastard.
None of what we've seen of Soichi up until this point, his lines about family, his lines about always being there for Sento was all evoked.
It was all a lie.
It was basically Evolt going, for you.
God, this guy is an evil bastard.
And like he said in his first appearance, everything is being going according to his plan because he is the game maker. Also, Dan Kuroto called he's suing you.
Well, he's been saying that he was the game maker since about episode 7.
His first appearance in episode, 4.
Yeah. He's had everything planned out from the very start.
I mean, everything.
Yep.
Hell, we all know who Madrogue is. He's probably planned this out as well.
Yep.
Because, to quote Light Yagami, Subete wa Keikakudori.
No, translation no. Keikaku means plan.
Translation no.
Between light and light that you can also make a comparison to our Lord and Savior Dan Kuroto.
Oh God!
True.
No more Dan Kuroto memes.
No, okay.
No, not a meme. Let me finish.
Okay.
They're both really intelligent when it comes to shorter terms. And work with and probably can control everybody with up to a week. Evil has manipulated these people for 23
most of their whole lives. Literally, he had planned Banjo and becoming a rider before Banjo was born.
He's planned out everything.
Now,
the only thing he didn't plan out, we'll find out later in the episode, after he basically says, "Give me all your bottles, give me all of your or give me the Pandora box, and I will let Sento live." And then later, when Ryuga brings the bottles to the location where the Pandora box is, he finds out the truth about why Katsuragi asked him to be there.
Now,
he was planning on killing him.
Yeah, well, but before that, so we find out that Vernage is running out of steam.
Well, we knew that already.
Yeah, she's after a brief encounter with Vernage and Evil in the Fridge of Justice.
Fridge of Justice.
Let's just say Vernage can no longer. Well, she's barely hanging on within the bracelet. Now, Evolt, being smart, probably found he's a parasite. Now, he has to live within a body until he gets his full power back, meaning we don't exactly know what he looks like, even though I'm probably going to guess if we do see a human form of Evolt, it's going to be Tetsuo Kano, the voice actor.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
I think that the evil Cobra is his true form.
It's probably
Well,
black
it is.
hole.
Basically, Evolved Cobra is phase 1 of his true form.
As we'll see with phase 2, but we'll get to that in a bit.
Now,
Evil then
okay.
reveals that the only way that they're gonna cure Sento is if they defeat him. So thus, it's time for Grease and Cross to jump into action yet again.
Wait, did we
Yeah,
mention that Evil Soul? We said that Evil Soul was in Soichi, but
Oh, right.
we also mentioned that the body of Evil is Banjo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But also,
And
we should probably make this joke as well. Bum ba da da bum ba da da bum ba da da bum.
okay,
what
guys,
I'm
we get the
going
joke.
for.
Yep, now, okay. Yes, we later find out that Banjo is the body, phase 2. So we know that Evil has
he was reborn as a baby.
Yeah, now, yes, phase 2, Evil now has his body back, but we have a rabbit form coming up, meaning, you guessed it, people, Sento is Evolved's brain.
We'll get to that. Hang on.
Yeah, it's obvious, Silver, though. Brain, brawn, soul.
Kyoryu. We will get to that.
Yes, okay, and I'm going to make a
What
Genki
about my
Ranger
heart
joke when
and
we
soul
get there.
joke?
Moving on.
I don't know the lyrics to that.
Moving on. So this, but yeah, and so apparently Katsuragi was going to try and, kill both of them, and he was going to use the Bill Driver, but...
Blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
It's the prototype.
Yep, Evolt switched it out for a fake, and the reason
It was the prototype.
Yep, and the reason... Yep, and what makes sense is the fact that Sento originally didn't have Gorilla, but why is he using it here? Well, it looks like Gorilla faded, but not Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Basically, how I think the prototype build driver worked was the full bottles were expendable, and whenever he used a full bottle, it would drain all the juice out of it for the transformation.
Huh, that makes sense.
Now, okay. To quote Some Call Me Johnny's, well, not really Some Call Me Johnny's, he did make a joke about this, but Bretton Flossie's Super Mario Sunshine with lyrics, it was just a prototype. And so we also find out that basically Katsuragi realised that Banjo was part of Evolt, but we're not explained how he realised it. We're just told that...
Probably through his dad's notes.
True. Because Evolt does specifically say, oh, you've read through your dad's notes.
Is supposed to be one of the smartest characters in the show.
Mm-hmm. Also, so he calls for Evolt and Ryuga to be there at, I think it was like 11, but Evolt goes, oh, I need a test subject for a medicine trial at 10.
So,
and
that's when Satotaro comes in, and you know the drill.
You know the rest. But yeah, so
cut to nighttime.
Hang on. Well, they fight. Ryuga gets his ass handed to him, as does Kazumi, and then Ryuga's like, even though his body is probably badly beaten because he got knocked out of his transformation the first time, he still decides to fight. Despite the fact that might deal damage to his body. Like, even more.
And again.
He
just keeps fighting him. I'm probably guessing he either failed plenty of times until nighttime. Just kept getting back up, and Evolt just goes, Hazard
I'm just
level
imagining.
4.7. Hazard level 4.8. Hazard
Yeah,
level 4.9.
I'm just imagining that one scene from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, Revenge of Cooler's or Return of Cooler's Revenge.
What? I'm just cooler than you?
No, no, no. Where Vegeta rushes towards them. Or wait, was it Vegeta or Goku?
It was
But, like-
Vegeta. You're talking about the dick kicking scene, aren't you?
No, where he's rushing at him, keeps getting knocked back, comes back, knocks back, comes back, gets knocked back.
Yeah, that's the dick kicking scene.
Oh yeah.
Why does it keep hitting me in the dick?
But you get what I'm saying,
have a
right?
plan. Yeah, I have a plan. If you say kick him in the dick, I'm gonna
Or wait,
kick
no.
you in the dick.
No, it's a hit him harder. Or if you say to hit him harder, I'll kick you in the dick.
Now, okay, so Evolved goes 4.7, 4.8, 4.9, and you just hear him go, hazard level 5, and he goes, and you basically hear him go, it's time, fusion, ha.
And basically, while Ryuga's doing one final punch, Evolt decides, yeah, screw this body, and so Ichi died. Like,
Well, I am not too certain of that. I'm thinking as he absorbs bodies, they eventually amalgamate.
who knows?
Because if you notice, it's Ryuga's body, but he does have some elements of Suichi in him now.
Huh.
And also, I would like to say this. You are not me. No, you are not you. You are me. No shit.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Flutter. Take it away.
Flutter's currently AFK right now. Probably eating
Okay,
lunch.
so without the Elbot here,
Dragon! Radar System! Evolution!
Evolution.
Are you ready? Dragon! Dragon!
Dragon.
Evolve Dragon!
Also,
Oh,
I would
wait.
like to note something, Silver. See the laugh that's done with an Evil match. It's in a slightly different tone because, yes, all the best matches from the Build Driver work in this, but they have different sounds.
Mm-hmm.
They are not referred to by their best match. They are referred to just as the two elements. So, Dragon Lock, instead of being Key Dragon, it's Dragon Lock.
Yeah.
Evolumachi. Now, okay. And before he transforms, I actually don't think that was Evolt saving Sento. I actually think Ryuga was somewhat still in control of the body before Evolt fully took over and saved Sento.
Yeah, probably.
Now, the main thing is, as I mentioned before,
Oh,
and
wait,
Silver said
there
to
is
wait for
one
it,
We could
we
probably.
have soul, body. All we're missing now is the brain. Now it's time for my Geki Ranger joke. Unbreakable body, fantastic tekuniku. Honesto hato.
Oh, jeez.
You basically have a Geki Ranger triangle in one guy.
Oh,
And
jeez.
we can all guess pretty soon. He's going to absorb Sento. Sento's going to come up with some Deus Ex Machina bullshit, get the Genius Fuel bottle, yada yada yada. Evolve gets beat, universe is saved. Omedetou Subarashi.
Well, we'll definitely see what happens. We've got another about 14 episodes left, so yeah.
If we're running by Xaid standards, there's going to be at least 45 to 48 episodes, meaning, or if we're lucky, we might get a 50 episode series if they want to make us feel. Because I swear to God, if they pull another Xaid and start reviving characters in the V cinemas, Not enough drink can hold in my anger.
Anyways, I
Yeah,
give this
well,
episode
there
a
is-
B plus. I think
There
that
is
it's not too
other
bad, but
things we
not too
should
great.
mention, probably. Like how Evil tried to pull off, tried to say, humans are awful. They declare war. They're greedy and yada yada.
Now,
Evil did say it
You know
during the
what?
episode.
You say, you know what?
the over.
You know what? Evol, you say that, but the Runaway Guys Coliseum is a thing.
Now I'm going to make note of the
Silver,
overtime
I
subs.
understand that, but I'm still gonna call bullshit
Yeah.
on Evil due to the fact that most of the warring ambition that Evil was talking about, he influenced.
Yeah.
Guts. No guts. I'm going to quote the overtime lyrics on this because they say something different. The self-absorbed humans. Yes, we talked about with Matt too about this when he said, "Have you looked in the mirror recently?" And I thought, okay, he's not really self-absorbed as much as he is, blah blah blah. But now I realise it. Yeah, he looks really full of himself.
He is.
Kinda reminds me of a guy I played D&D with.
Anyways, final gradings.
Not naming names.
B.
And
B plus.
if the guy is watching this, well, one of the guys is watching this because I know he does. I'm not talking specifically about one person. I'm more or less talking about a kid that plays with us because he can get pretty self-absorbed himself because he thinks he is
Hot
better
shit.
than everyone. Sorry for my rambling, but okay, I'm going to give this episode going from 0 to 60 miles an hour within 30 minutes. Not bad. Solitary A plus.
Oh, really? You are much more generous on this episode.
I would have given this an F if not for one particular scene.
What scene?
The scene in. Well, it's the scene where they realise what's happened to Banjo. Sawa, you could, look surprised.
Eh. Anyways, next up we have Girls in Trouble, Loopat.
Finally,
It's time.
we get to talk about this episode.
Yeah.
Silver,
Taito
I'm
Sentai
actually going to
Lupin
pull up the
Ranger
voice
versus
actress for our
Keisatsu
Monster of the
Sentai
Week.
Hot Ranger. Let's see what the cards have in store for us. Girl episode, barrier episode, and ninja villain.
Huh. That's an odd combo. Would you say that it is a best match?
No, I was going to say it's probably weirder than a hawk, a tiger, and a grasshopper working together.
I see
Okay,
what you
I'm
did
actually
there.
going to look. Give me a second, Silver. I need to look at something. I recognise the voice actor for this character, and I want to confirm it.
I did too.
Hang on,
Her
let me see.
actress's name, it's Nayo Kapaja.
Not what I saw.
Satomi Arai. Demography.
Hold on. She was on Digimon Frontier.
I saw that. I'm on the Wikipedia page.
Same here.
I'm seeing if she's. Well, this is her only tokusatsu role. Let's see what she was in. Let's see anything in the last 2 years I've seen.
Is this a zombie? Nah.
A certain scientific railgun is.
Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? Nah.
So she's Because when I first heard it, I thought they were just reusing Goshu's actor.
Oh, here's a role she had that I can definitely say was hers. She was in the Mahotsukai Pretty Cure.
Now,
Hey, wait a minute.
okay,
You guys said a certain magical railgun? Or a certain scientific railgun?
Mm-hmm.
Kuroko Shirai. I don't think I recognize that name.
Here's the Wikipedia page for her.
Anyways, moving
Now,
on.
okay.
Come on, guys. Let's keep up the
do
pace.
think there's because I know for a fact this is a remold of the Goshu suit, and I think I know why.
Why's that?
I'm thinking they're sisters.
Huh.
Because, one, the rivalry they were having is definitely a sister rivalry or an old. They both have a love interest for Dogranio, so I'm either guessing sisters or best friends that grew apart because they fell in love with the boss. But I'm more or less going towards sisters because they have the same suit design, they have the same suit, safe location. It's just she is based on a
Otter
otter.
Ninja. Otter Ninja.
I'm trying to remember what she's based on.
She's a
Japanese river otter. Anyways, moving on. So, starting off with this whole thing, we start off with the fact that both Tsukasa and Umiko are going to
Umika.
or Umika, sorry.
No.
What?
I have just realised who the voice actor was for the last episode's monster, and I am saying no to it.
We'll cover that later. Come on.
Yes, I will discuss this later with DLBot because he is going to disagree with me on this very much.
But yeah.
So yeah, you discuss this
Hello.
episode. Plushies.
Thank you.
That's your priority. Go on with the plushies. I'm drinking.
The two of them are going to this amusement park to get a freaking plushie.
Well,
my God.
It's a competition for two specific plushies with limited numbers. And to get said plushie, you have to go on all the rides.
Also, why the hell are they selling a bread bear thing and a potato pig? What? What?
I know you said you hate this joke, but because Japan.
I wish that it didn't have to be because Japan.
And girls like plushies.
I wish that it didn't have to be. Oh, why does it feel like my heritage gets... Why does it feel like half my heritage gets ripped out and tainted whenever there's a because Japan moment?
Now, I will admit, there are some comedic moments with these two, because their actors are best friends, confirmed by some of their Twitter posts. They actually do hang out a lot during recording, and they have such good chemistry between each other, to the fact that during, I think, one of the tweets Umika's actor posted was them two sitting in one of their dressing rooms, just sitting drinking tea.
Yeah, and DLBot's coming.
Welcome back, DL.
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Okay.
It's the same thing that happened with a lot of the actors on, funnily enough, Ranger. Outside of the show, they were fine together.
Hey, DLBot! Welcome back.
Oh, DLBot.
Yeah.
I have something to discuss with you later.
Okay.
Also, Flutter, are you also back?
Yep. Also, Diabot, to give context, you remember last week's monster?
Water.
What about it?
He was voiced by Satoshi Hino. You should recognize that name.
Uh,
Ainzu
Yeah, Flutter, we can't hear
Urugon.
you.
what'd you say?
Last week's monster was voiced by Ainz.
No.
I just
Who?
looked it up.
Ainz
Ainz
Al-Ghul,
Ur-
the main character of Overlord.
The most
Okay, then.
overpowered RPG character in the world who could literally snap his fingers and kill anybody he wished.
Wait.
Played.
So wait, he pulled a
Wait,
Thanos?
Mother, I was gonna say, Mother of God, Ainz Al-Ghul is the Thanos of anime.
Yeah. And
Anyways, guys, focus!
yeah, back to plushies and cute-looking rangers.
Hey,
Yeah,
jeez.
So as
I'm
Jerry
sorry if
was
it seems like I'm getting frustrated, but it's
two
just like we keep
actresses'
getting...
chemistry really helps this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to make two things clear. I have not seen the latest this loop hat or build, but I have a good explanation for this. I tried to download the episode.
Neobot, you didn't have to. You didn't have to disclose that, and we would have kept going. We're not judging you.
I just wanted to give an explanation as to why, because the seed box that my dad used as torrent stuff was full, so I couldn't put in the latest episodes. But I managed to do so today, and well, today I didn't have the time, so there you go.
Also, Diabot, beware, I am through my third glass of rum.
Oh dear.
Anyways,
Yeah.
moving on.
So,
Alright, I'm opening the Google Drive right now. Silver, what arc are we on?
We're currently on
We're
the
on
Loop
Loop
Hat
Hat.
episode,
eh,
and people
Oh,
keep
really?
people keep interrupting me. It's really frustrating.
Sorry.
I'm
It's
trying
not you,
to
it's
interrupt
them.
you, Silver.
Well, mainly it's Kyoryu. So Kyoryu, I'm going to give you this one warning. Interrupt me again and you go to the black hole. Keep us from continuing by going off tangent. You go to the black hole. I'm sorry if I'm being harsh, but I just am kind of irritated. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just cranky. Regardless,
Wait. Silver, maybe we should eat a Snickers.
I hate peanut butter.
Oh.
So do not tell me to go eat a Snickers when I hate Snickers.
Jeez, I was making a joke.
Back.
Hey, Flutter.
What the hell?
I don't know why, but I just am rather frustrated. I don't know why.
Did you not get enough sleep last night?
No, I did. It's just...
Also,
Maybe there's something in real life that basically got you stressed.
I don't know.
Can we get back to the episode?
You know what? I'll be right back, guys. I'm just...
Silver, should we just continue talking about the episode while you're on?
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
alright.
Oh,
Pin.
wrong one.
A cucumber-based kusarigama.
Sorry. Okay, now I will be right back, guys.
Also, my little fan theory on this character's relation to Gosh, sister or old friend.
Most
My
likely
money's
old
on-
friend.
My money's on being the sister. Because one,
Oh.
similar suit design, similar voice, similar attitude towards each other. They're basically equivalent to a sibling rivalry. Even if they're not biological sisters, they were probably sisters throughout most of their lives.
Wait, sibling rivalry? What does this have to do with Doug and Rob?
Damn it!
But
Duh,
focusing on the episode
no.
instead of instead
Okay,
of
now,
the theory, what we do see is the amazing chemistry between the two actresses. Such as Tsukasa climbing one of those up and down roller coasters, Umika bringing a poncho onto one of those
onto
wet roller coasters.
onto the waterfall roller coaster with
Because
Tsukasa
people
not
who-
even knowing that it's a waterfall.
Yep, because people who think, oh, this ride's going to soak me, I'm going to go on without something to protect me. Yeah, you're
Oh my
dead.
god.
And then we
Also, anybody who makes a joke about
Taiga's abandoned
about
hospital,
Tsukasa getting soaked,
which he had to
I
rent
will
out
I will give
for
you
a
to hell
haunted
on that.
house
I
because
have
it
seen
Oh,
too many
yeah.
jokes on Twitter.
And this also ends up bringing some backstory with Lupin Yellow.
Did we
Turns
just
out,
each other again?
Lupin Yellow.
Am I
Was it
coming?
her,
Am I being heard?
was it Shio that was afraid of things?
Mm-hmm.
Was it
Also,
her or was it
DL, you'll like this
I
meme.
have seen this. It's fucking hilarious.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Then what about my joke about this just being Taiga's hospital that he's renting out?
Oh yeah.
Let me guess. Same set.
Same set.
Bingo.
Plus this.
And also, what crime is this gang lord based off of?
A Japanese Reverend cucumber and a barrier-making Lupin collection.
No, I
Well,
mean,
no. He meant
what-
the crime that she represents.
Mass imprisonment.
And speaking of,
Yes.
when I said that I wanted
Beautiful
to see
fruit snacks, chips, sprites, etc. I think we're supposed to run along peanut butter juice.
meanwhile, DL bought shopping list.
Yeah.
So, okay. So,
is Cheetos included with the
Okay,
Okay,
I'm back, guys.
welcome back, Silver.
shopping list.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I yell at you guys. I don't know why.
Okay, now, so
Fine.
when
Also,
I said, Flutter.
Silver, have you gone over the Lupin collection that Nayo has?
Not yet.
We'll get to that in a minute. But first, when I said I wanted to see Lupin Yellow and Patarin Sango together, this is not what I meant. Context.
Hey look, hey guys, look. There was an extra card
But the rest
stuck
of the
to
sentence is about breaking the chain.
Guys,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Guts?
there was an extra card stuck to those 3 cards I drew. Turns out there's also a handcuffed to your enemy card on the back.
Wait, what?
Also,
I don't get it.
The jokes I was making earlier, girl episode, math,
See, Dad?
barriers,
also, this is the first Sentai to have a female monster of the week since Ninja.
And funnily enough, they're both ninjas. Well, one being a bee and one being whatever she is.
Oh, jeez.
And yeah,
Anyways,
for those who don't know what a kusarigama is, it is literally a chain sickle.
Yeah, I was gonna say
chain
it's
sickle.
a chain sickle.
Chain sickle.
but this one is a cute.
You got a chain sickle.
Damn it!
Doesn't quite work. Also, I don't think we've ever really seen Toku, who character, be it hero or villain, really use a chain sickle in a long while.
No.
Not really,
Anyways.
but
Anyways, the Lupin collection that
Nayo has.
that Nayo has, and I actually had some help from my girlfriend to help pronounce this, as she has also taken, or as she has taken French. Le Roc du Bonnier. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how the GN's pronounced.
Which is our second Lupin collection to be based off of 2 items. More specifically, the Shinobi Scrolls from Kaku Ranger and the Ikazuchi Maru from Hurricaneger.
Okay, but
Kaku Ranger,
one thing.
ninja.
One thing, Silver. Can I have that French word in English, please? Because ne
The
hablo
Rock
el
of the Prison.
francés.
The Rock of the Prison. I guess you could say that Nayo got a rock.
You could say that she rocked the dragon.
She didn't really rock any sort of dragon, but
Why can't we just say that it's the Jailhouse Rock?
Nice.
Well done. Anyways, so have we gotten to the part where they get chained together?
Yep, and like I said, when I said I wanted to see them together, I did not mean this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we were on.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, they're only together for a brief amount of time, as they end up planning out a plan to,
Break the chain?
Exactly.
Also, we have to give a lot of props to these characters. Because in a lesser Sentai, they would probably spend more time fighting than they would in trying to come up with a plan to get both of them free.
Exactly.
But they both know that without each other, they're basically screwed. Because, weird thing, Lupin Yellow and Pater and Sango actually really don't hate each other as much as they do see each other as a personal annoyance.
Mm-hmm. They don't hate each other as much as Lupin, as much as Keiichiro and Kairi.
Well, I mean, Keiichiro doesn't really hate Kairi as much as his pride as a police officer keeps getting in the way, but he actually did see when he developed it, he does actually want to understand why Kairi does what he does. But
also, have we explained the plushie that Umika is wanting?
oh god, not this thing.
We shall talk about the plushies in a minute.
We will talk about the plushies at the end.
Because that's when we found out what the other plushie was.
Well, I already mentioned it.
Yeah,
Pork potato. God, Jesus Christ, Toei, stop.
And I'm trying to remember what the overtime subs named the dog. No, not Portato, the dog plushie.
I don't know.
It was weird.
Let me look. I've got the overtime on here.
I don't like the plush pig, and it's for one simple reason.
No.
He looks like Professor Pig from Gotham.
Also,
it looks ugly.
Let us also mention that Saki, I thought Tsukasa was going on a date in the beginning of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of fake us out where she's like, I'm finally going to meet.
Let's just attribute that little joke to just Japan and their sexism. Okay?
Silver? Permission to make a red versus blue reference here.
Sure, go ahead.
Ouchie, bow wow.
Oh, god damn it.
Silver, I had to. I legitimately had to.
Well, now you know what my response has to be.
Oh dear.
Take your lumps.
The name of the overtime sub is Fluffy Pan.
Wait, what?
Fluffy Pan.
Fluffy Pan.
This is also Decade's fault.
That's right.
That's right.
Good God. I want to find that meme. Where is that meme? I can't find that stupid meme.
Well,
You
Silver,
might actually have to sift through Garo Gold Storm to see that.
Silver, or here's usually what I do when I want to find a good meme. Just try and remember it as best as you can. Try and recreate it yourself.
Fair enough, but I don't know where the picture is.
Guys, focus.
Right?
You want a picture with the
Right.
actual subtitles. Anyway.
So they enact their plan. They get freed. The monster attacks. Umika somehow gets her mask inside Tsukasa's outfit.
Also, Umika, what
Awkward.
the hell are you wearing?
Also, I don't know if anybody is hearing me chewing in the background, but I'm currently just eating some ramen, some dry ramen.
Yeah, but
And
okay, I'd also like to say something. Umika is channeling her inner Rika Matsumoto with that hairstyle. Because literally, that's the same hairstyle Rika wears.
Huh.
and then
Wait,
and then
Wait,
but
what?
I'm-
Wait,
but I
Rika,
honestly,
what again?
Rika Matsumoto, you know, Ashi's voice actor,
Oh,
the singer for Jam Project.
What Patra and Sango and Lupin Yellow would have done, assuming the others, Lupin Red and Lupin show up.
Yeah. Also, if that mask hadn't have gone there, we would have had a Tenkyuji Takaru moment on us.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Tsukasa Myojin, and I died on my 18th birthday.
No!
no, wait. I got a better joke. Piss off, ghost.
Piss off, Ghost!
Dialbot, give him 2 full bottle shakes.
Oh, come on!
I said 2 to be fair.
Oh, come on, DL!
2 shots.
Ow.
Where are the full models? Where are your full models is the question.
Not here right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways,
Actually,
I
that's a
do
very good
think
question,
that,
and I don't know where they are right now. Anyway,
considering
Yeah, but I can one up you.
that the Cyclone Dial Fighters attack and the
Cyclone!
Joker!
and the trigger
of course you would make that
and the
joke.
Banter trigger machines attack can work together.
Puriga!
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Silver, think about it. Cyclone, Biker, Kamen Rider Cyclone.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, he's right.
Okay, you said piss off Ghost, I'll one up you. Piss off Squidward.
Let's just assume that. Can we just pretend that Tsukasa and Umika could have won if the scissors and
Also,
blade
wait.
fighter weren't
Ship
used?
Tsukasa. Also, wait. You ship Tsukasa and Umika?
No.
No.
I'm not doing this joke.
No.
I'm not doing this joke.
We did not. Yes, while those
Or,
kind of tactics
wait.
exist. I
Wait.
don't cook
You
up
ship
the
Tsukasa and Kairi?
Do you not?
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Wait a minute.
Okay. Flutter.
No.
Stop.
No.
What?
I was trying to say that. Can we just pretend that Tsukasa and Umika could have won on their own without the scissors and blade dial fighter coming in?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have.
Also,
Although,
for the
Kyrie,
girls
would you
episode,
mind sharing scissors and
Ghost
blade with the other
Ghost
two?
didn't really get a lot to do.
Yeah,
with
good point.
Development furthered.
Yeah, got Silver, Diabot.
Yeah, I heard.
Kyrie, you might want to start sharing that boomerang. Yes, we know you're from the land down under, but make sure you don't
Well,
turn into the other Reds by hogging the power up.
actually, Lady Scotsman, I think I might have come up with a small little theory as to why Kyrie currently basically hogs the boomer, the citizen boomerang thing to himself.
Citizen Blade Outfighters.
Can you
Yes.
keep it short enough for the show? I don't want to go on for too long. Because we've still got the plug-in and the weekly topic and the Zord battle.
Well, we've got plenty of time.
Wait. You mean the actual? Okay. Okay, so we know that the Gangler are basically Destra in particular, are basically after these unique pieces of the Lupin collection. If Destra shows up again and well he knows the Lupin Rangers still have said pieces, who do you think he's gonna go after first?
Kyrie.
Bingo.
Ringo.
Because I said bingo, not Ringo.
Well, so funny that you mentioned Destra because of next week.
Yeah, that's right. But my little theory is that the reason that Kyrie is keeping those pieces is to protect Toma and Umika.
Makes sense.
But Toma can take care of himself.
True, but keep him in mind, Guts. Kyrie is still the leader, and the leader has to look out for his teammates.
Okay.
That still doesn't excuse the fact that Keiichiro hogs the biker trigger machine.
Okay, yeah, there's no excuse.
To be fair, he probably thinks that Sakuya is incompetent, and Tsukasa trusts Keiichiro enough to not go guns a-blazing with the biker trigger machine.
Although Sakuya is a really good shot.
Mm-hmm.
He is, but he's kind of an idiot.
Yeah, you're right.
I wouldn't really say idiot, more hot-blooded.
Naive.
More hot-blooded than
Naive.
Keiichiro.
But yeah,
Naive and hot-blooded. Let's
I mean,
Mecha battle.
he's young.
Switching the yellow to the Cyclone Dial Fighter, then switching it to Lupin Kaiser Knight.
Guts, can
Not Lupin Kaiser Knight.
I speak real quick?
Go ahead.
Hang on. Yes. Oh, sure. But two things. One, your thing about how Toma and Umika can take care of themselves. Yes, that is true. But do you remember the last time those two fought against Destra? And that was with two Pato Rangers backing them up too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but you do realize you cannot prepare for a Zaku with a rocket launcher.
When we've already moved on to the mecha battle.
Fair point. Also, I would like to mention in the fight between Tsukasa and the monster itself was pretty good, and I love that they used the instrumental of the Ranger versus Pato Rangers theme for the whole thing. And it makes sense since it's not really about either one of them; it's about both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Monster gets beaten. Monster gets beaten again because, good striker and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was on. That's what we were already on. We were on the mech battle now.
And then in the end, Umika comes back with the two stuffed animals and gets the wrong one for Tsukasa.
Yeah,
Hey.
but she got to
Have the faces
She
of
got to No,
Okay, this episode, I honestly don't know how to feel about it. On one hand, it seems like a very interesting episode, just the fact that, yeah, we have Umika and Tsukasa basically having a bit of a girls' night out. On the other hand...
Well, girls' day out.
girls' day out, whatever. And I do admit, I do like their chemistry. However, it seems like the last fourth of this episode just kind of pushes them to the wayside and leaves it to the boys. And again, this is another plushie plot. And the first time it was fine. This time it just was annoying.
Yeah. Silver, I also had issues with this episode. Like, I wanted to dislike this episode for the same reason Morgan Freeman doesn't like the idea of Black History Month.
And why's that?
It's the idea of, we shouldn't have to dedicate a specific span of time for
Damn it, Kyoryu.
Certain groups. Kyoryu, we can talk about that probably next week. We should be able to respect the groups all the time. The same. It's basically the idea of in male shows, it's good to see respectable female figures, and in female shows, it's good to see respectable male figures.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Do you want to add on to my point?
Guts, may I finish?
I was just trying to contribute. Did I do a good job of that?
Yes, you did a good job of that, but let me finish my thought first before...
Okay.
But yes, this just feels annoying, Okay, at first it was kind of amusing, Tsukasa's, love of plushies, but this episode just takes it too far, and I'm just like, I don't even care. And don't get me wrong, I have plushies myself, and I do love and snuggle them. God, I probably just lost like 10 manly points for that. Then again, I probably don't have too many manly points to lose.
Probably not knowing that that's not uncommon, Silver.
Well, considering I've also admitted to cross-dressing.
I've got an elephant stuffed animal, a few about 1 foot away from me.
You were a disciple of Emil at one point.
I am a disciple of Emil.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. I'm still fine with how they're treating Tsukasa's love of plushies, because at least they haven't taken this point so far that it interferes with her character. Like, if during an investigation she saw a rare plushie and stopped pursuing a gangler.
That's fair.
Yeah, I agree with that. I haven't seen.
Yeah, at least they're not making it out to be a detriment of her character.
It's a quirk. It's quirk. It's not quirk. It's not really a hindrance. It's just something she does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it just feels way too forced.
It's like
what?
It's like when Q from Drive basically had obsession with that one anime thing that kept being brought up.
Yeah, but
obsession with hitting people with slippers.
Well, no, that's just a running gag.
Say what?
Yeah.
Oh God, are you going to? Oh God, and they don't have this. Oh, guys.
What?
They didn't just reveal Sameda.
Wait, they didn't just reveal what?
The shark.
The shark plushie is coming.
Not just the shark one. I give you Fuapan.
Oh God damn it.
Actually, here's a better picture.
Oh my god.
Pork potato.
Yep. And Jagaton.
Ugh.
My god.
Well, Silver is something that it's coming out besides pleasure that does look cool is essentially the Lupin Ranger calling card, Path Ranger ID things that are also lanyards.
Ooh. Anyway,
let's just move on. I give this episode a B-.
I give it an A-. Just it was a fun episode, but
Something for Ghost.
it was just
A-.
that, a fun episode.
Whatever she did.
I can't really give my thoughts right now since I haven't seen the full episode. But can I real quick give my brief thoughts on the build thing?
Sure, go ahead.
This mostly revolves around, well, how Ryuga basically was basically possessed by Evolve by the end. And let's be fair here. We knew that Ryuga's days were numbered. We knew that when we realized that he was basically the vessel, we knew that Evolve was going to possess him. It's like, and Silver, you'll probably agree with this. It's like the bus meta as from the current season of The Flash with DeVoe.
Oh God, you're right.
And speaking of Silver, have you caught up?
Not yet.
Oh, I actually made a meme comparing that before Banjo got taken.
But it's the thing is you're attached to this character, or rather all those characters, because well, some of them might be evil, but you don't want to see them basically die, for lack of a better term.
Mhm.
But in the end, you know that it's going to happen, and when it does happen, and it hits you like a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I honestly hope, pray that they can get Banjo back from this. I hope to God that they can, because this is cool because it's something we haven't really seen even before, or in a writer's series since, like, say, Gaim. It would be a shame if this is basically how Banjo basically ended his run on the show. But then again, we know that this actor hasn't gotten the flowers yet.
Has
Yeah, well,
this actor gotten the flowers yet?
Breakout.
Huh?
Taizon's actor got the flowers.
Well, yeah.
No, Taizan's actor didn't get flowers.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
There was a picture and everything. And also, I don't know if you guys brought this up, but keep in mind that Evolve attained his dragon form by possessing Ryuga. How do you think he's going to get rabbits?
Oh no! Not Sento.
It's exactly like DeVoe. He has the brawn. Now he needs the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Although in this case, Evolve is still a competent villain compared to DeVoe.
Oi! DeVoe's a competent villain, Guts.
We'll talk about this later.
Anyway.
Competent, I think, is the wrong word. My apologies.
Alright. Anyway, plug-in time.
Yeah, plug-in
Yeah.
time.
Plug-in time. So, come on. Why won't you work? Come on. There we go.
And this week's plug-in was a suggestion by me.
Yep. So, We are talking about Ramen Driver.
Yes, I know. That name sounds a little ridiculous, but this guy's actually pretty awesome.
You know, it kind of reminds me of back when I wrote. It kind of reminds me. Oh,
Now we're giving specific focus to him.
you know, it kind of reminds me of back when I wrote Toku fanfics and whenever somebody would whenever somebody would say Kamen Rider wrong, they'd always say Karma Driver.
Or, if you like people in Scotland, they say Cayman Rider.
God, Jesus.
Yes,
I hate it when
I
people
have to deal with
pronounce
that.
it Kamen Rider.
I had to give my father a lesson in it because he kept asking me, "You still watching that Cayman Rider?" And I'm like, "It's common, you know basic English. If there's an E, one letter away from an A, it's Amen."
Plus, there is.
Can I get an amen?
Damn it!
Amen.
Moving on.
So does that technically make Dan Crow more of a god because Amen? I'll say myself to the black hole.
God damn it!
Anyways, moving on.
Drunk Scotsman, everybody!
So, but yeah, this is now we've talked about this guy a little bit before, but we're giving him specific focus now. Those of you who don't know, Ramen Driver is a fan artist on DeviantArt. He does really good artwork, but the one thing he does a lot of is commissions, and his prices for commissions are pretty good. For example, I myself, and this is technically during a sale he had, I essentially was able to commission 4 pieces of art from him, and one of them being the artwork for Torque for Night Rose Darkness Rising. And I was able to get commissions for that and 3 other pieces of artwork for only $20.
Nice.
Pretty good.
And the artwork he does is really great. It's almost on par with stuff you'd see legitimately or from like concept art.
Mm-hmm.
And he's done things from what if final forms for writers, there's unique writers altogether, her writers for there's that people commissioned him to do that from like a series like Gaim or O's, or hell, something really strange he did, gender bent Heisei writers.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Also, what I posted some one of his things in the grinder
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Drive. Type Optimus.
was Type Prime,
Oh, Type Prime.
and
Whatever.
then there's
Prime.
like this.
Prime.
Oh God. Take it away. Take it away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How about
So we have-
you?
So we have Gaim as Momo. Oh my god, is that song gets to as C?
Focus,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
No Deno.
Daim as Momotaros, Kurokage Trooper as Urataros, Baron as Kintaros, Ryugen as Ryutaros, and
And Taikatsu is C.
Ooh.
What about Teddy?
In fact, speaking of Gaim, this is something really cool that he did. It's Sigurd, but he's armed with a unique Glockseed Helheim energy.
Wrong thing. Bad. Wrong download. Ah. Stop fucking with me.
Ooh.
Now the thing is, while yes, these are based on stuff that people ask him to commission, it's also his job to basically draw the design. So he has as much input on what the final product will look like as like as the person who commissioned it does.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
For
Ooh,
for
Ujin
example,
Kiwami.
Guys,
for ex-
focus.
For example, currently I've commissioned him to basically do a unique game writer for me, Kamen Rider Outlaw, which will essentially be a cowboy themed, and he started working on it 2 days ago, and he's already sent me at least 2 work in progress images, and they look great. I also commissioned him to do a survive mode for Kamen Rider Abyss, that one rider from Decade with pretty cool and shark theme. Yeah, that one, and it looks beautiful. It's right now it's just the chest and head, but they look great, and I honestly think that I spent my money well, and again, if you want to get stuff commissioned by this guy, you don't have to pay much. All you need is the PayPal. I'll count is the PayPal and the money he wants, and you're good.
Mm-hmm.
So should we get to the weekly topics? That way Dalebot can gush more.
Yeah, let's move on, shall we? So, this topic's going to be a weird one, because we're actually going to be covering 2 different topics. That being Kamen Rider Climax Heroes / Climax Fighters, and Kamen Rider Batch Ride War.
Basically, the modern Kamen Rider games.
Ooh, this will be good for me, since I have experience in not only one of the Climax Heroes games named Climax Fighters, but also Batch Ride War Genesis.
Nice.
Genesis?
So I can actually give
Genesis?
God damn it, I knew you guys were gonna go there. So I can give insight on the games and the quality of them.
Look on the bright side, DL. At least I didn't go for the Vanguard joke.
Fair point. So I can tell you're holding that one back.
To be fair, I already exhausted all my cat puns and all my Miraculous Ladybug references at the beginning of this podcast, so...
At the beginning of the episode.
I could possibly make a Neon Genesis even like a Galleon,
No! None of
Get
that!
in the Ava
Shame on
DL.
you!
Sure you, I feel that if you did that, that'd be a catastrophe.
I just made one. Get in the Ava DL.
Get in the Buggle Driver.
Where did I put my DJ gun? Ah, here it is. Flutter! Brace for impact!
It looks like he's really bugging out about that.
So are we just starting, or we're actually going to talk about the week? Or is Dalebot going to talk about the weekly? Because this was his idea.
I mean, I feel like DLBot's gonna shoot all of us before he does so.
I already did. Anyway.
I guess you could say that it's pretty spot on.
Anyway.
But, yeah. Now, those of you who are unfamiliar with Kamen Rider video games, they had been around for a little bit, and it started, of course, with the first Kamen Rider, with a game for the NES, which was basically about the first Kamen Rider V3, and of course Nego. Yeah, the thing is, it's one of the worst games on the NES.
Well, on the Famicom.
Whatever, same
Anyways,
difference.
we're not here to talk about that, of course. We're here to talk about some actual good games.
I was basically trying to say that Kamen Rider games have not always been of the best quality. Oh, hang on. Hello?
However, with these games, even though most of us haven't really played them, they seem like really good, they feel like really good video games. Especially
Anyway.
the Climax Heroes games, which I've always wanted to play, but considering region locking is a thing, and
Yes, Silver. Here's the thing. There is one system that the Climax Heroes games as, or at least the last one is on, that is not region locked.
which one?
The PS4.
PSP.
Oh, the PSP.
Yeah, Super Climax Heroes is available on the PSP, and it's not region locked.
Damn it. I don't have a PSP, and I'm not gonna spend money just to get one game.
Well, that's what I did.
Really?
Yes, because I wasn't able to get my hands on any other Kamen Rider or game. Period. This is my one chance.
That's fair.
Also, when it comes to importing these games, PlayAsia is your friend.
Yep.
Would we consider that a shameless plug?
Take your pick. Any.
Mm-hmm.
Buy or
Anyway.
sell.
Yeah, but the Climax Heroes games began with of course Decade, and continued on,
Honore Gikero!
and it continued on until
Wizard.
until Wizard heard, which was sadly where they ended.
Aww.
And
Also,
now, there is
why the
one-
hell is Liner
Until
Form
last
just a...
year.
Also, why the hell is Liner Form just a finisher, but Super Climax gets its own... Ugh, fuck you, Deno!
Silver, to be fair, it could have been worse.
You guys know how much I've just am so annoyed with Deno. You get like, I mean you guys as in the audience, because just Deno just pisses me off on so many levels.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Now the only real change between all the Climax Heroes games was mostly the roster, which expanded into more and more riders, and including more recent ones.
Hell, Super Climax Heroes included the Showa writers.
Yes,
actually that
but
started
not
off
all
with
of them.
that technically started off with Forza.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Started it off with Forza, which, by the way, Climax Heroes Forza is probably one of the best pieces of music I have heard involving Forza.
Astronaut.
No, it is by Astronaut, but it's called Endless Play.
Endless Play.
It is.
Yeah.
It is blood pumping. It is an awesome song, and it was so good they even used it eventually near the finale of Forza.
Huh.
True story.
Nice.
But since I myself have played the Climax Heroes games, I can the Super Climax Heroes it's a lot of fun. It's a simple 2D fighter, and honestly, there rarely is a character that's more overpowered than the other. It's mostly on preference as to which one you want to play as. Though there is one that is incredibly overpowered in the game, and you can probably guess who.
Not sure.
I'll give you one hint. Enjoy your hell.
Oh, Eternal.
Oh yes, Eternal is without a doubt the strongest character in the game. I am borderline broken. And the thing is, you have to play it through a mission mode in order to unlock him. And I can tell you right now, it was not an easy task. His attacks are incredibly powerful and devastating, and his finisher here can wipe out almost all of your health. It has the second most hits in terms of a finisher. The first being actual trial with 98 hits. With Eternal, it's 88 hits.
Damn.
Ah,
Yeah.
damn. Ah.
Yeah, but honestly, and the cool thing is that in Climax Heroes' arcade, in Super Climax Heroes arcade mode near the end credits, they actually do a nice little homage to the first Kamen Rider game by basically having you play a little mini game, and it's based on the fighting system from the original game. And which for those of you who are watching and you want to know more about the past Kamen Rider games, go check out Ali RX's Kamen Rider her video games retrospective. It's very informative, it's funny, and well, it's overall entertaining.
Should we post it in the description?
Yes.
Alrighty, I'll make sure to do that. Sadly, Climax Heroes ended after Wizard, and they were replaced by the Batch Ride War games.
Well, ended until...
We'll get to that after we've done on Batch Ride War. Now, Batch Ride War was a completely different beast in terms of gameplay. Like, for those of you who are familiar with Dynasty Warriors, it's pretty much the gameplay is pretty much Dynasty Warriors meets Kamen Rider, and it's honestly.
Damn it, cure you!
Huh? What the?
Check the TRPG's chat.
Oh, I get it, but.
Oh my god. Also, Kyoryu, stop posting stuff. It's distracting.
Now then. Right, or basically, they were released in, like, I'd say, 2011? 2012?
Yeah, it was 2012, because this was like the tail end of Wizard.
Yes, it was. And
actually, no, it's 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha. But yeah, Batch Ride War is essentially Dynasty Warriors and Heroes meets
Yeah, it's a Muso game.
Only there's a few differences as here. There's no real capturing of territory or such, no big meter or the top or bottom depending on how much the enemy is captured. Your goal is to basically just travel through the stage, beat up the required number of enemies, then maybe complete a few use side objectives as while you're at it.
To be fair, that's what Kamen Riders usually do.
Yes. Also, gentlemen, BRB, I got taking the groceries real quick.
But yeah, overall, it's an interesting type of game, and they have so many different riders and that play so differently. It's pretty interesting overall. I mean, I've wanted to play this game for the longest time, but unfortunately, Japan, so I can't. Jeez Louise. I wish that these games were more accessible to international fans, because seriously, it's like I know that Kamen Rider is a niche fandom here in the States, but come on, Toei! Why can't you release this over here? We want to play these games! It's so frustrating. But yeah, there were 2 Batch Ride War games, for Wizard. Hang on, I'm getting to it. There were 2 Batch Ride War games for Wizard and Gaim in 2013 and 2014. Then they took a break for a year and released the Kamen Rider Summon Ride. Blah.
Oh, are you talking about that Kamen Rider game with the figures that you purchase outside of the game?
God, it's like, why did they do the Skylanders route? That's so dumb.
I only have one guess and one word, why.
Money?
No, a different M word relating to it.
What?
Merchandising.
Merchandising. Damn you, merchandising! You're the bane of all evil! Also, somebody keeps tapping their mic against the,
It's Goryu.
Joryu, knock it off.
Not me.
Do we need to send you to the snooze corner?
Okay, I'm back.
We're taking a quick break to talk about Summon Ride.
Oh, right.
Ugh.
Honestly, I'm gonna be fair here. The idea and concept, it could have worked. It honestly could have worked. It worked for Skylanders. It could have worked here.
Yeah, but Skylanders I got bored with after, like, a few months of playing.
Honestly, I feel that if Summon Ride had gone on long, or maybe hadn't had a few more games, they could have implemented more stuff that would have made it unique. Like, for example, there was a game for Skylanders called Skylanders Trap Team, where essentially the gimmick was you can basically capture.
Yelbot, can I describe Trap Team?
If I want to describe it, I've actually played it.
Oh, okay then.
Basically, the main gimmick is basically you can trap the boss. You can trap the bosses that you defeat in crystals, and essentially later on you can actually play as them. If they had done that, in another Samurai game and done that with certain and monsters or their evil Kamen Riders, that would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It also didn't help that Summon Ride, unlike Skylanders, Disney Infinity, and other rival systems, Summon Ride was really, really limited.
Yeah, and I remember Power Rangers tried to do something like that with Super Mega Force, but yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
Agree. Read.
Anyways,
From what I've heard, Summon Ride wasn't really that good, but either.
Anyways,
However,
we did
there
get
is-
Batch Ride War Genesis. Sorry.
One thing that is worth mentioning about Summon Ride, it is the theme song. The theme song was done by the original singer of the Kuga theme.
Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, it's true.
He was also one half of Crystal King, who did for Fist of the North Star.
Oh.
However, here's the thing is, he used to be a tenor. He used to hit the really high notes. He used to hit like really, really high notes, like Masatoshi Ono level vocal range.
Don't say
And
that name.
And his name is Masayuki Tanaka. The thing is, he lost his voice after getting hit in the throat by a baseball.
Ooh.
Ouch.
That sucks.
I honestly wish that what was the name of Kuga singer again?
Masayuki Tanaka.
Yeah, I honestly do wish that given that he was brought back for doing this in the scene for Summon Ride, I honestly wish that they had brought him back for voicing in other Kamen Rider themes. I mean, can you imagine if there was an insert song for like Gaim or such that was done using his voice? It would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Hell, he also did the theme song for Ultraman Gaia.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Silver, real quick, before we actually get to the recent Batch Ride War game, I'd really quick like to basically give a quick overview of the past two Batch Ride War games, including in quick summary of their plot and such, and well, what was changed between games.
All right, make it quick.
All right. The first Batch Ride War game essentially leads each of the main missions focused on a final battle of some kind for the different writers. Like, for example, the final battle in O's and such like that. And what was going on in the game was essentially an evil entity. He essentially was tampering with the memories of the common writers, and was basically trying to take over the source of it, which was called the Nest. The only person able to stop him was Canalia, who was essentially a sister, and she basically recruits the writers to help him. She and sacrifices herself to defeat. He's the bad guy. Blah 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 blah. Now the next game, Battle Royale War 2, focused rather on the movies, which included A to Z, the guy, Memories of Fate,
aka the best movie.
Oh, it's wonderful in the 21 core medals, Hibiki 7 War Oni, and so on. Though sadly, the problem was two missions in particular from movie writers suffered badly because they were essentially just a bunch of mooks rushing you at once. And I'm talking about out Hibiki and Vice, which really sucks because those two had great movie villain writers that never really appear here in a Battle War game. But that's neither here nor there. Long story short, the plot is essentially that Ikota and of course Kaito are essentially are brought to the Japanese castle that's usually brought up in those common movies. I don't remember what the name of it was, but essentially they travel to it, and then they suddenly are attacked by all of the movie exclusive villains and writers. They're then teleported to a theater where they meet a villain known as Cinema. Yes, that is his name. Essentially, he's holding two kids hostage and basically gives a writer permission to basically go through these different movies, which are the memories of these kids that they cherish a lot, and essentially fix the problem. Blah 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 blah. You know, out of the writers, there's blah blah blah. Defeat the evil duplicates. It's blah 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 blah. Now then, Battle War Genesis. Real quick, I'm going to warn you people, there is time travel involved. But it's handled actually in a competent way. So,
even if they only go over a few of the characters' first episodes, rather than all of them, which is kind of bullshit.
Ichigo, Black RX, and Ghost, if I remember correctly.
I remember all of them since I played the game. The missions include the first battle, and Drive, Double
Begins Night.
Yeah, it's actually, except it's in a random parking lot. Don't really get that, but whatever.
Maybe it's taking inspiration from when they fell through the floor and then they ended up in that parking lot area. And then Philip's like, let me take this. Let me switch in.
Right. Maybe. But along with Drive a Double, there was also Decade, and I remember there was one more and I'm forgetting it. What was it?
One thing that is kind of annoying is, why would Deno rescue Ghost of all people?
Well, here's the thing. From what I can gather, this is from the opening cutscene. Essentially, all the riders were fighting a big army, and then suddenly, the riders start disappearing, and Deno weakens. So essentially, what happens is Deno basically has to get Ghost out of there, and they basically have to figure out what the big problem is.
Mr. Kadoya, I don't feel so good.
Damn it!
Not cool. Not cool.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
So,
Right. Oh, I remember now. The last rider, her from the Heisei bunch that had their own mission, and basically the first episode was Agito. It was Agito.
Kamen Rider Agito.
Yeah, but essentially, what's going on is apparently someone's going back in time and essentially changing events so that the Riders' debut battle ends with them losing, essentially erasing them from history. So Ghost and Deno's mission is to basically fix this.
Actually, that actually makes sense. Why the Okay, this makes sense for two plot holes then. Why Deno's not playable at the start, and why you only take care of about half of them. Deno's taking care of the other half.
You know, that makes sense. So over. Good thinking.
Yeah.
So have we covered all the games, or do we still need to do?
We're still talking about Genesis. Yes. Essentially, what happens is halfway through when you've rescued most of, if not all, of the haste.
Sorry, Neil, but I just thought we were gonna be quick.
And
sorry.
God damn it.
Bleh.
And anyway, so halfway through when Ghost and Deno have rescued all the Heisei riders, as they're traveling through time, they suddenly hit a roadblock in the form of Shadow Moon.
Ooh.
And
Dun, dun, dun.
Flutter, we'll get to it. Now, the thing with Shadow Moon is he's a very difficult boss, and you can't really beat him. And the objective is to knock his health down halfway, but you need to make sure that your rider is at a high enough level, otherwise he will slaughter them. And trust me, I know from experience. So once you've knocked down Shadow Moon's health down to halfway point, all the secondary riders show up, led by Zerona. Basically saying that they'll hold off Shadow Moon while of course Deno, Ghost, and the other Heisei riders go to rescue the Show riders. And the Show riders' missions are as such: B3, Black, and Ichigo.
Meanwhile, the other riders are rescuing the other Show riders, I guess.
Yeah, and so what now? Of course, once they managed to rescue the Show riders. Yeah, unfortunately, Lee Shadow basically got the secondary riders, and now they have to go. I'll get them back too.
Oh God.
Now eventually they manage to get everyone back to normal, and they finally confront Shadow Moon. Or is he? Essentially, what happens is Kotaro starts talking to Shadow Moon, and that's where we learn this isn't Nobuhiko. In all actuality, it was really the Century King. Now,
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, what's really cool about this is essentially what happens is he basically absorbs energy and the Century King turns the Shadow Moon armor red. Why is that important? Well, because in certain stories, as I see in particular, the Red Shadow Moon was essentially the result of what happens if Shadow Moon absorbed the Kingstone. And the Red Shadow Moon has essentially been like one of those lost things that never really made it into actual show. So it's really cool to see it as the final boss here. So that's essentially what happens. You beat the Century King, roll credits, and based on who you beat the Century King with, you unlock them as a playable character. Which I'm going to say right now, if you play this for the first time, level up Fang Joker, because he is the most useful in this boss fight, and the best part is, when you defeat the Century King, you unlock Eternal.
Yes.
Who is without a doubt the most fun rider to play as in the game. He has very strong attacks. He can use several of the Gaia memories for unique status bumps and such. And the best part is, he's voiced by Mitsuru Matsuoka here.
Very cool.
Nice.
Now,
Dearbot, if I'm remembering my black knowledge, wasn't the Century King technically why they made both Black Sun and Shadow Moon, just so they could fight and find out who would become the next one?
yes, that's right.
Then is this meant to be the Century King before them?
I
Or is
have
this
to-
meant to
I
be
take-
some Deus Ex Machina
guess-
bullshit?
I have to take a guess that it's both an altered timeline and possibly a result of Shocker once again mucking up with time travel.
As they do.
Now, one quick thing I'm gonna.
I mean, it could
Gonna
also be a Golden plot.
Golem?
That is right. That is very true. Now, two more things I'm gonna bring up real quick are some of the new villains they included, and one gameplay change in terms of the boss fights. From Drive, we got a representative in the form of Heart, who even engaged in his Super Evolution form, the Libra Zodiarts, Kazari from Oath, Nazca, and Taboo Dopant, the Pantherius Luteus. That's essentially, I think that's the villain from Agito. Yeah, it was the villain from Agito. Turtle Bazooka, the Spider-Man from the original. From the original Power Rangers series.
Spider-Man does whatever a spider can.
Not that Spider-Man.
The Spider Mutants from Black. I knew I was forgetting. There was one other Heisei rider who did have a mission, and it was Kuga. And of course his first battle allows the game to bring in the background. Now then, I mentioned the change in how the boss fights work. That's because as Bash Drive War brings it. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot one more. They also brought in the White Wizard from Wizard 2. And I also forgot they also brought in Lord Baron, which is pretty cool too. Now, in terms of boss fights, usually it's simple as knocking their health down to 0. Battle Lord Genesis brings forth a new gameplay mechanic. The bosses now have shields and invincibility periods. And the thing is, this is basically what happens when you knock their health down to 0. When that happens, they basically gain more power, or they might gain a new form. Like, for example, if you defeat Taboo Dopant, she turns into R. Nazca. If you defeat the Libra Zodiarts, he basically gains his uncloaked form. And of course, when you beat Heart, you basically give him his super evolved form. Now the thing is, while usually the whole thing with a shield. Shields is the only thing you have to deal with. There are the more annoying bosses, which include something that is very, very irritating to get around. They have a ring of poison surrounding them, meaning if you get close to them, not only do you risk getting hit by them, but your health will also decrease as well. And trust me, as someone who has fought those bosses, they are a pain in the ass to deal with. Bring range fighters. Those who have guns make mincemeat of these bosses.
So yeah, that's all the stuff that we have to say about Patroid War Genesis, I guess.
One last thing I want to bring up, which is really cool, is that Baron is playable in the game, and his ultimate form is actually Lord Baron.
Wait, how does that work?
Good question. The answer is yes.
Damn it.
Well, I guess like how it worked in Gaim. In the final episode.
Fair enough. So how can you have both Lord Baron and facing against Lord Baron? What is time travel?
Actually, that's the thing. Silver. You actually have to go through for at least 4 different missions to unlock Baron. Aaron.
Is one of them fighting Lord Baron?
Yes, it is. And I'm going to tell you right now, Lord Baron ain't easy. He tends to basically send these Helheim vines that rain down upon you and slowly drip away your health. And something that is really cool that I found that they did is they actually made a stage which was essentially based on the final battle between Gaim and Baron.
Nice.
Where essentially they lead armies of Inbes into the city. And it's honestly really damn cool.
That is pretty cool. Anyways, so now, unfortunately, Patroid War Genesis was the last Patroid War, which is a damn shame because I'd love to get Patroid War on the Switch, since there's no region locking. But anyways, after another 2 years, we got the final game that we're going to talk about, Kamen Rider Climax Fighters, and I'm going to be honest here, it doesn't look as interesting as Climax Heroes.
Silver, I'm going to be honest with you. If you have an option of being able to buy either Genesis or Climax Fighters, go for Genesis. Because Climax Fighters is lackluster.
It was the Gundam versus of the series.
Yeah. You look at
so much
Climax,
and didn't deliver.
You look at Climax Heroes and you're like, this looks like a really cool 2D fighting game, and it's something that you want to play. I look at Climax Fighters, well, the fact of the matter is, 1, they got rid of form changes, which is bullshit considering, that's kind of what Kamen Rider is built upon. It's freaking form changes.
Here's the thing, Silver. They didn't really get They did, yet didn't get rid of form changes.
I know what I meant. The fact of the matter is that you can't change forms on the fly to have different gameplay styles. It's built into the attacks. And that's stupid.
Yeah, that's a little bit annoying.
The only real form changes, quote unquote, that you get are the ultimate skills. Which basically which basically act like Pokken tournaments, powered up modes that you get, when you activate that.
Actually, Silver, the thing is, there are some riders who do gain some of their other forms. It's not really something you can do on the fly, but it's more akin to like how the original Climax Heroes game did, except you have a time limit.
Yeah.
For example, with double, you can basically gain Fang Joker. With those, you can gain Tachador. Or with Agito, you can actually gain Burning form.
Yeah.
By the XL form, etc. The one thing I find that is really cool is with Kuga and his skill. if you basically need to defeat Kuga with his gauge filled to the maximum and get his health down to 0, he can actually be revived via the rising forms.
Huh. So it's basically like Dark Phoenix.
Kind of, yeah. And it's akin to how it happened in the series. In the series, Reese Kuga gained his first rising form by dying and then coming back to life.
Oh god, they're planting the seeds.
Oh fuck, they were planting the seeds.
Yeah. To quote Some Call Me Johnny, oh fuck, they're planting the seeds.
So, Dearbot, they gave Agito burning, but they didn't give him shining?
Oh, they did.
They did. It's his ultimate form.
It's basically a form you can obtain before going shining and such.
I know what burning is.
And the same goes for Guy with Kachidoki, and Ochi, Baron with Lemon Energy, and XA with Maximum Mighty,
etc., etc.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, and plus there are barely any characters. Super Climax Heroes had like this huge selection of different riders from all over. It had
in fact, let me see if I can check the roster.
Yeah. For Climax Heroes, they only had about 27. 27.
All right.
Because what? Hang on, let me see. Because
1, 2.
Fuck, where's my calculator? Okay, you're gonna be like that. Okay. Damn calculator. There we go. So 19 main riders. Fuck, I forgot to turn off my 28 in Climax Fighters, and I forgot to turn off Skype. God damn it. At least it's bugging us now compared to later.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't find the exact number, but Climax.
But it's more than 28.
Yeah, yes, without a doubt. The thing is the number of fighters. It's too big to even fit on the roster on the main screen. You have to scroll through it to even get the rest of them. And Super Climax Heroes introduced at least 15 new fighters. Now,
this game, nothing.
Now, here's one of the big issues with Climax Fighters.
Tutorials.
No, not tutorials. There is not really a single player mode. There is a mission mode where you can unlock certain content, but the content is superfluous. You don't unlock any new characters. You just unlock posters and stuff for your little avatar in the game, and that's it. That's all you do.
And honestly, this is really disappointing, since it's the first game. It's the first Kamen Rider game that has been officially translated into English. Sure, it was for Southeast Asian countries, but hey, at least Americans could get this game for their PS4. But it's like, why bother if the game's gonna be this lackluster? I really hope. Sorry.
And the even worse part is there's no DLC. There is no DLC out for this game at all, which is incredibly infuriating since there is so much that you can include in this game. Villain riders, movie exclusive riders, recent riders from Build like Bloodstalk, Grease, Roz, Nitro, Bro,
I really
bro,
hope
so
that
many
they.
others.
I really hope that they do make a new. I do hope they make another climax game. Next year when Kamen Rider Geo comes out, and I hope that it's more akin to the 2D fighting of Kamen Rider Climax Heroes, because
Yeah,
that
I
really
will
worked
agree.
for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. The 3D fighting formula, I honestly didn't think it was that good, because and honestly, the gameplay isn't honestly that great either. I never really played that many 3D fighters, but I honestly didn't have much fun with this. It's because honestly, most of the time, I was ganged up by the AI opponents, and then had to retry several times. And not only that, with that, there are certain riders in this game that are clearly better than others. One of the last missions in the game involves a fight between I believe it was Kuga and where I am now. Build and Five versus Kuga and X8. And remember Kuga's survivability? That appears in mission mode too. And the thing is you have to fight him as Build. And honestly, I hate to say it, Build is one of the worst fighters in the game. He has little to no variety with his attacks.
And it doesn't help things the fact that when you change forms, it spams the entire announcement for Build's transformation.
Yeah,
so if you're switching between a bunch of them, you have the voices talking over each other. You think that it's bad when we talk over each other? This is even worse.
So the audio stacking is rubbish.
And now Build can change into several of his best matches, which includes Hawk Gatling, Ling Comic, Kaizogaresha, and such, but they're brief. And honestly, when it came to fighting Kuga, I basically made sure to keep my distance and kept spamming Kaizogaresha with him because the attack is long range and it does a good amount of damage to his health. Now, on one hand, sorry.
I would just like to make... So, all the stuff you've been saying about Climax Fighters reminds me of a game that came out last year as well that had the same problem, lack of a story mode. The roster was big, yes, but it didn't really take advantage of it. There was DLC for it, but it was kind of rubbish DLC.
Wait,
and that was
game?
Gundam Versus.
Oh.
They promised so much with the game. They promised a story mode and everything. What did they give us? Story mode? Well, a mission mode, basically, with 6 stages, basically separated into 6 sections, where you fought basically randomly spawned enemies over and over again till your Gundam leveled up. And you think it's bad? You think it's bad when you have to listen to colors? Or try listening to 5 different Gundam pilots spawning in at the same time, saying their catchphrases over and over again whilst you fight them.
Okay. One thing I do give them credit for in terms of the mission mode is the missions themselves, because some of them are actually pretty humorous. Like for example, there's a mission where you play as X, they partnered with Meteor, or against Five Eyes and Brave. Why? Because remember, her and Five Eyes, Takumi, his best friend Mari, he was basically learning how to give people haircuts, and well, Hero's all about basically cutting things, and because XA has quote unquote hair, and well, Meteor's helmet looks like hair as well.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I found the mission mashups to be pretty damn humorous, and I'll give them credit for that at least. If they had done it in conjunction with a story mode, I would have been easier on it. I give them credit also for the fact that you don't really have to go through the hassle of playing through any sort of missions and such to unlock the characters. But on the other hand, I liked that. I liked being able to basically be rewarded for my progress on beating in the single player campaign to unlock more characters for me. Yeah, that's how it was handled in Super Climax Heroes. I honestly wish that was how it was handled here. But when you load up the game, every character is unlocked with everything they need. I also will give them credit for not only including Commoner Black, but giving him the Satan Saber as a special attack, which is an excellent homage to how the original series ended. It was him basically using said weapon to basically stab at the Century King.
Now, DL, you mentioned what was the one you posted back when you were playing this that had a "let's start a band" joke? It was Hibiki and someone.
See, it was Hip. Let's see here, Hibik. I can't remember.
Well, while Yelbot thinks of that, just overall, these games were really interesting. Well, except Climax Fighters, and
Climax Fighters was probably ruined by executive meddling.
Yeah,
I honestly believe that. Though I am honestly shocked that there was no DLC, especially given the fact that the X8 and other ending movies were literally just around the corner. It would have been an easy job for them to put in DLC for the forms from the movie as easy promotion.
It felt like a quick cash grab, and but
yeah,
I cannot get a word in edgewise.
On the subject of video games, when I was talking about Gundam Versus, I was reminded if Bandai screws up the upcoming Gundam Breakers game, there will be blood.
Oh, I don't even know if people are going to buy Bandai of Japan stuff now that this... it's
Namco Bandai.
You gotta remember that Summon Ride didn't sell well, and thus it failed, and they went back to Batch Ride War. If Climax Fighters doesn't sell well, which I'm guessing it's not going to sell very well, it's not going to survive, and we might not get another Climax game. Which is a damn shame, because I would want... I cannot get a word in edgewise! Sorry. Just... The fact of the matter is... we would want another Climax game, but we want it to be more in the style of Climax Heroes. And also, we very much like for those of us with Nintendo consoles to get a little bit of the love too. Hey, Bandai Namco? Huh? Please let me have Climax Heroes for Switch.
Silver, to be fair, that's not really their fault. It's mostly Nintendo and Japan. And they're the ones who region lock the consoles.
Well, the Switch isn't region locked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's about fucking time. The PS3 and 4 have been region locked for years.
So the next time we get a Kamen Rider game, if it's for Switch, I'm getting it. I don't care how much it costs, I am getting it.
Oh! Stupid me! I forgot to talk about how one last thing in with Genesis. It's the DLC characters.
Seems like Guts is getting a little frustrated with it.
I will be brief.
You keep saying that.
I think that all of us are a little cranky today.
There are three DLC characters you can get. Goes with Tokan Boost, which gave us our first glimpse at Ost's best form, Grateful Odamashi. He still think that should have been the final form.
Really, you
form.
actually complimented Ghost on something.
I'll get the
Great,
soap.
Grateful is honestly the best looking of Ghost's forms.
You
I like
actually like Grateful form. You actually like something from Ghost. Oh my god, I
the
think
third-
that DLBot's been replaced by aliens.
And the third one.
Didn't you guys openly say that you like Necro Comic Alan from Ghost?
Touche. Also, why the hell wasn't Necrom in Genesis?
The third one. What was the third one?
I still haven't gone over the others two. The second one was Spectre, and he only had access to Nobunaga and Tutankhamun, and sadly he didn't have Houdini, which was a fucking bullshit. And lastly, he was Kamen Rider Chaser, whose super form actually was pretty cool because it was actually Joe Majin Chaser from the Chaser V cinema.
Okay.
Silver, I found
Oh,
the
we
sales
have
record
the
for
sales
20.
records.
0.3 million units sold.
Are we done?
Is that low? I believe that's low.
That's low. I mean,
Ouch.
Ouch.
Silver, considering that the game that came out that I bought recently, which was Monster Hunter World, sold well over 1 million units within its first week.
Ouch.
That's literally over its entire sales period, from week 1 to week 10.
Ouch.
It started off high, then it dipped.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we may not be getting another Climax game.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're getting another Batch Ride game, I honestly don't know what else they could do. They've done almost everything in terms of Kamen Rider. They did the movies, the final battles, the first episodes. They're basically fresh out of ideas. Here's the thing, Silver. One, the hyper battles didn't even exist until the Heisei era, and two, not many of them had anything of real significance.
I guess maybe the Returns movies, but that'd be small.
Yeah, that's the problem. Well, they've covered so much Kamen Rider content, there's not much for them left.
I got it! The crossover movies.
That could work, though the thing is with Batch Ride War 2, they used that in place of Guy, and since Guy didn't have the soccer movie at the time.
Yeah, that's fair. Don't worry, Guts, we're almost done. Before we finish off, I want to propose one last thing. For the next if they do make another Kamen Rider game, what's one rider that you guys would want to see the most that hasn't been in any of the other games that you would want to see in the next Kamen Rider game?
I can't really pick one, so I'm going to only pick two. Obviously, number one is Gem. Secondly, Dark Chiva. I desperately want to play as him.
Wasn't he playable in one of the Climax Heroes games?
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Saga was, but he wasn't.
Kyoryu.
Give me a second.
Okay. Guts, do you have one?
Yeah. I can't really think of any one other than Gem, or just one of the obscure Kabuto riders. Yeah. But I just but anyway, yeah. But here is my level of caring.
So, Silver, what's the question?
Any rider, or what rider would you want to see in a Kamen Rider game that hasn't shown up in any of the Batch Ride War or Climax Heroes games?
This is This is how much I care.
Jesus, Guts, you don't have to be so negative about this.
I'm sorry, but we've been.
And we're going to keep talking about it until we're done. So if you have any more complaints, you'll go to the black hole.
I don't know, Silver. I can't think of any rider other than possibly Caucasus from the Kabuto movie.
Okay.
Interesting choice. Caucasus was actually one of the bosses you could fight in Batroid War 2.
Was he?
Yeah!
Flutter, what about you?
Flutter?
Flutter.
Flutter has ended up where I want to be.
Guts, are you really going to be this negative? Because it's really getting on my nerves.
That was a dark humor joke. That was a dark humor joke, I admit.
Guts, we've been going on for even less than we usually do for these things. If anything, we're not spending as much time as we usually do on this, so stop complaining.
Yeah, the next complaint out of you, and you're going to the black hole.
If you have somewhere you need to be okay. But if you just want us to get this done because you want to basically go and do other things, stop complaining.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Yeah. I could tell you the truth, but everything that's but you guys say that everything that's coming out of my mouth is just negative.
Guts, if you have a reason for us wanting to finish this up quick, just tell us.
Yeah. The reason I want to finish up quick is because it feels like I've been sitting listening to a single person talk about an amazing game for about 40 minutes. Is that fair? Or a game series? To be my mistake.
Guts, I get it. That yes, this can be kind of hard to like interact with, and yes, it feels more like you're just listening. It's like listen, we're almost done with the weekly topic. I'll just give mine since it appears that Flutter's not here right now. I would say either have Necrom or Paradox show up, because that would be fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah, Paradox would be awesome.
Flutter says, and Flutter has posted his saying Gao. Gao would be cool.
Ooh, an excellent choice. I like that.
Me too.
I'm really disappointed Gao didn't appear. Oh, Silver. Two more suggestions. Song, and Yongo.
Oh, yes. Ooh, what about 15?
That could work. And actually, I know that they've done this on mobile phones, but how about for the next Commodore console game? How about a turn-based RPG?
That'd be interesting. Ooh, yeah, that would be interesting.
Wow.
Kyoryu, black hole.
But yeah.
So hopefully they don't screw up the next game. We'll see what happens. Let's hope it gets in English translation. Let's hope it gets on Switch. Please let it get on Switch. I want to play these games too, you know.
You could just get a PS3 or PS4, Silver.
I don't want to get a PS4. I like my Switch.
If they do,
Have any, I don't even have any more consoles. I only have a single console, and I don't even use it.
Anyways,
A Wii. Now let's move on to the keyword puzzle.
yeah, let's move on, shall we? And this one was done by Guts, I believe.
Yeah, I figured that it was my turn this week, so I decided.
Well, the thing is, Guts, I spun the wheel and it landed on you. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Didn't Guts say he already has an answer for the L-bot, so
If anybody says anything about the
the
next thing I'm about to say, you're going to the black hole. But I felt in my guts that it was going to be my turn next.
So you raise your attack through status and conditions?
Really, Silver?
Silver.
I'll send myself to the black hole now.
Silver.
Yeah.
I am evil Silver. I am evil
Where
Silver.
do you think you're going?
Silver,
Oh, shit.
Can't leave. You're the one who's recording this.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only one that's exempt from the black hole since you record.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well, and Guts when he's recording, but other than that, that's it.
Fair enough. Anyways. I will let the meal flow through me. Anyways. So yep, you all know the rules. Let's get this party. Oh, geez, the first keyword's already shown up. What the hell? Okay, kensei o hajimeo ka. 一つ目のキーワード。メロディー。二つ目のキーワード。
Rival.
最後のキーワード。
Primary.
Wait, what? Oh, primary.
Melody, rival, primary.
And this one was
Jin
supposed to
Matoba?
be easy. This one I'm under the assumption that we've all seen at least once.
Jin Matoba?
No.
Poppy Pipa Popo?
Who's she a rival to?
Melody, rival, primary.
Ultraman Warp?
Nope.
Damn it.
No. What was it? No. I was saying no to.
Oh, Kamen Rider Brave. Damn it.
Mine was Ultraman. Oh, yours was Silver. You were talking to Silver.
Yeah.
Melody, rival, primary. Trying to think. So Guts said it's under the assumption we've all seen this one.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give my last one, but it's probably wrong. Hoshi Minato from Q Ranger.
Okay. So it's none of those.
Or primary.
Melody,
I don't get what do you mean by primary?
Hibiki?
Yeah.
Nope.
Death Ryuga?
Nope. Though I had a feeling one of you would guess it was him.
Trying to think, Melody, right? The only one I can think of is Roki as well.
Nope.
Well,
So it's not Ryuga or Zanako.
Revealed next week.
Melody,
We're probably gonna kick ourselves for this.
rival, primary.
Wait, can I have one more guess?
Either primary rival or primary color.
On one condition, you only have 2 guesses the following week.
Alright. I only really use 2 guesses anyways. Tenaya 7.
Nope.
Damn it. Well, guess we'll figure out next week, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your resident Radiant Rider, Silver Maxis, saying peace out, stay awesome, and stand up za Vangaro.
I have been your flamboyant flyer, Flyer 98, saying, so on flyers.
This is your adventure of Egg Guts Masterson saying that no matter if I end up in the black hole, Bang Ray in the House will still be a great anime.
Guts!
No!
Black hole now! Jesus Christ. Can that meme just fucking die already?
Sadly,
we wish,
no, it can't.
Silver. We desperately wish.
This has been your drunk Crimson Pfizer, cure you Crimson, saying, stay frosted.
Guts, stay in the black hole.
Oh, right, it's my turn. This has been your Real God Diabot 2016, reminding you that I'm just a passing by Toku fan. And remember that. And from all of us here at the Toku, and for those of you who are watching this, it's tomorrow. We wish all possible mothers who might be watching this. I don't know who our audience is, but happy Mother's Day. Hey, and please get to praise our meme Lord Goddamn Kuroto, and we will see you guys next time.
Oh, I forgot. It is Mother's Day tomorrow. Huh. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Guts, stay in the black hole.
Yeah, so that's actually why I was out.
He's been in there for a minute. That's the
He
law.
stays in there for the rest of the podcast.
No!
Well, the podcast is just about over, so yeah.
No!
Guts, you're staying in there for the rest of the podcast.
No, Silver, no!
Yes, Silver, yes.
No!
Yes. You know what? Good night, everybody.
Got it.
No!